Greetings, everyone, for the Halloween development stream for Maxification. Joining me, I have some rather courteous souls, including Shoot the Cheese.
Hi, it's me. Shoot the cheese.
Cheese is a really cool guy. He likes drawing lines and doing vector art. It's really great. We get a surprise drop-in from space, and it is Omega Synth. Omega Synth's a cool guy. Introduce yourself, Omega.
I am Omega Sim, but I am stuck at my grandma's right now.
He's at his
Don't worry
grandma's
about it.
help. He's helping his grandma fucking bury bodies and shit and bake cookies made of human brains.
So I'm pretty much just sitting. Oh, there I am. Just pretty much just on my phone right now, but I should be on my computer soon.
That's what he wants us to think. But is it true? We don't know. Next up on the list is Azur.
Hello. Hello.
I don't know what this thing is, but it's blue and it just keeps showing up out of nowhere. I don't know what to do about it.
Oh, I make good friends and I can't wait to talk about everything what's at the day.
Well, doesn't that just sound so nice? And then, of course, we got Lime, who has stolen the lollipop of hopes and dreams.
This shit good, bro.
This shit's good. I agree. In fact, we have an entire basket worth of candy to distribute as we see fit. However, I should note, Niter is also intending to join us, but at the moment, he's being tortured thoroughly and horrifically with heated blades by the cartels, so he'll be a bit delayed getting back to us.
Oh,
Yeah, it's some pretty serious shit. I guess crime doesn't take a holiday, even for Halloween.
ooh, it's so nice to have Halloween here to spend it with y'all.
Oh yes. Do you have any plans for the holiday, Cheese?
No, none at all.
Just a fucking
I had
killjoy.
a plan to go to some event thing, some scary event thing, but that fell through because apparently it was too scary for some of my relatives.
Are you shitting me?
No.
Like, you're not shitting
So
out your
instead,
ass
we're
right now,
doing
you're
construction
serious.
of the house.
I have no words. Like, I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to say in response to that. It's like, man, we can't go to the Halloween event. It might be scary.
Probably gonna say scream and cry.
I'm at a loss. I mean,
How you somebody?
it's pretty ridiculous. And Omega, you said that they don't celebrate Halloween in your country either, right?
Nope, we're doing. I mean, it's kind of a weird thing. We do have little Halloween parties here in Brazil. Sometimes some people like doing Halloween parties, but we don't really go like from house to house, knocking on doors, getting candy, which kind of sucks. I would love to get some free candy or free food in general. Now I want a hot dog. God damn it.
That sounds a little queer.
Okay.
With food and
Okay, I'm sorry.
Oh, you
How
want
does
to go
that
suck on a
sound?
nice sausage, buddy?
I think it's just you, Jason.
Oh, well, good
Kill.
point. Oh yeah, by the way, anyone in the stream that believes our audio is screwed up, please let me know and we shall adjust accordingly.
If your ears are bleeding, please tell us. Yeah.
We will help you bleed them more.
yeah.
We will make sure that your blood goes to the nearest hospital.
Maybe a
Blood
bit.
is the nearest doctor. Well, it does seem a little dangerous, doesn't it?
Here,
On Halloween
Jay-
season,
Jay
we'll make
Swole.
sure you get to see a hematologist.
oh wait.
Great. So
Alright,
I'm
let's
working
pick
on
up
the
our
scene in the
students now.
commercial sector. We got Shads showing up with knives. We got ammo dudes. We got a lot of placeholder bodies because I'm too lazy to do the gore right now and I just want to do the animation. We got Kirksey. We got Kanamos. We got fucking machetes. We got all that shit.
Just
Cool stuff too. We got a cool sheen on the axes unsheathed. I'm so excited, but there's a lot of crap I gotta do. More character animation, effects work, all that. But I'll be doing some miscellaneous stuff on the stream, a little bit of sprite cleanup, some new guns for another character that's gonna show up at the end of this scene. And then after this is a bunch of cinematic shots, and then we go to the last section of commercial sector, and then it's on to the throne where we get Phobos and all those fun Diorthos guys. So it's so exciting!
Music. The music currently
Russ?
playing.
The music's too loud?
So, Crushly wants to know who's made
It's an artist called Alice Effect. You can see, actually let me see, can you see the title on the stream or is it obscured? No, you can see it. So the white text on the music box up top, that's the name of the track, and then below that is the artist.
How do you spell it out?
Well, you can see how it's spelled on the stream, it's right there.
Well, fine. I was gonna put it in the chat.
Well, just type it in. You fucking slow?
Put it in the chat. Stop screaming.
I'll
I
scream as much
remember
as I
how
goddamn
delicate
want to.
it is.
God. Well, anyways, yeah, if you're ever wondering what music we're playing, you can see the track title and name of the artist up there. This guy specifically is a bit of a weirdo, though. Apparently, he lives on a yacht with his his art wife, and they go on yachts out in the middle of the ocean with other artists on yachts, and they're trying to form this floating community on the ocean made up of independent, visual, and artistic entrepreneurs.
You would not be able to pay me to live in the open ocean. Hell no.
No, I'm serious. Like, they're actually, like, they have a whole weird website where they're talking about, like, building some weird donation-based floating community.
Oh no. Wait. Are we talking about that giant, like that super mega yacht in the shape of a turtle?
I think something along those lines, but not the exact same project. This is a bit more practical, where it's just, you know, people on boats.
Oh
I mean, I'm
man,
making Waterworld 2.
that's really, that is really not that, like living out in the ocean is not practical. Let's just put it this way.
Oh,
You're acting
Yeah,
like the
you get
ocean's
wood-
dangerous, man. Like, what's your problem?
you know, I kinda like then. No,
I hate the ocean.
you
I mean,
did.
I
thought
have
you liked it.
thalassophobia. I kind of have thalassophobia, but I'm a little biased. But even if I didn't, there's so many factors to living in the ocean. So many things
You
can go wrong.
realize that the ocean is just made up of terrible tasting water that poisons you.
I mean, it's kind of true. I mean, there are a lot of living creatures down there. Fish, alga, sponge, deers. Everything you need. Sharks, dolphins,
I hate
whales.
sharks.
I thought you like
You like
them.
sharks?
Sharks are awesome. What the fuck are you
Sharks
talking
are
about?
How about I
Hate
crush your
sharks.
testicles instead?
Okay, man.
Alright.
What's your infatuation with my testicles? With my genitalia?
Nothing.
Hmm.
Yeah.
There ain't nothing to say about that.
If I hate sharks when dolphins are there. Do you know what dolphins are capable of?
I know dolphins are like the worst criminals of the sea.
I cannot say half the things they do because this is on YouTube and I don't want you to get demonetized or something like that.
Well, safe to say, YouTube's going in such a direction to where I think you could probably show actual torture and you'd be perfectly fine.
If dolphins could take over the world, they would.
I
But
bet they would.
if it's a bad word, they would be like, no, you cannot say that word, you know?
Dude, you can find porn on YouTube if you just search for it. It's not like this site has a clandestine operation.
Well,
It all started with naked yoga.
How the
oh,
fuck do you know that?
yeah, how you know?
Yeah, cheese. You
Oh,
got
you
like,
gotta see this situation on Twitch.
weird.
Twitch is evil. It's very, very bad site. They're just flagging the VTubers, and they let the other Twitch streamers to even have their own link to the page of content.
Inappropriate
Right.
content for a school environment.
Oh my goodness!
Look.
Can you believe that?
There are those plastic chairs, and these chicks just like sit on the chairs with the camera like not really leaving much to the imagination under the chair. Well,
Listen,
I get that. That's fine
we
by
live on the
Twitch,
internet.
apparently.
If you dare
But
question a
VTuber has
woman's
a little too much
motivations,
time.
you're gonna go to fucking prison.
Ah,
I hate Twitch's moderation.
me too.
I think a lot of
Nobody
people do.
likes Twitch. We all do. Yeah.
I hate
Me too.
Twitch's moderation so much.
All of us.
Just calm down. Everyone's gonna take nice deep breaths.
Yeah. Free
did I-
breathing. Oh no! We have our streaming.
We have some questions, isn't that just nice? We have multiple questions actually. Who would like to read them off first? How about you, Azur?
Oh. Where?
The fuck yeah.
In the fucking chat, for God's sakes.
I
Put
don't
down
know.
3.
Alright, so the first question
Welcome
might be like, hey,
Okay,
Jay,
my Discord died.
Fuck you.
Bye.
how well... So the first question is, hey Jason, how has Maxification been going for you over these years?
Well, I mean, I've been working on it the entire time. It's just the fact that I unfortunately have a job and a life and responsibilities as an adult human being. That means I can't be playing fucking Flash Torture every single day of my life. But I do work on the movie as much as humanly possible without completely losing my mind. I do have
Just
to
wanna
say that
say,
being in this program for so long, it can be torturous, but I need to do it. I need to do it. There's no choice not to.
You know they say that they set up a computer running Flash at Guantanamo Bay, right?
Probably. And they just do that so you have some like vague hope of actually being able to do something you want to do, when in reality, it's just made to kill you.
Most effective torture.
Might answer to a question here in the chat with about Flash, how bad Flash it is to be used for animation. Oh yeah, one question is, oh yeah, Jason, how bad has Flash been abusing you lately?
It's just terrible. I mean, like, I can actually grab a pretty funny one from my server. Just working on this cafe scene, it has gone through so many recovery files and crashes that I just started really maliciously naming them out of rage.
What's the name of the most recent one?
I can check. I just need to scroll up a little bit because there's a bunch of diarrhea and more crashes. Lots of
I was
crashes.
about to mention, I was literally about to mention that, like, it's impressive. He shows us screenshots of a crash, it's just like, oh, well, file name and then just recover, and just keeps going.
Recover. Fuck you, Flash. Kill Flash programmers.
Yeah, it's
And there's
actually
more
called that. Let me
recovers.
grab it real
Yeah,
quick.
the two of them that exist on the earth. Honestly, like I don't even know what's going on with Adobe anymore. I think they're finally getting. I think they're finally getting what they deserve,
There you go.
aka that lawsuit. or
So
whatever.
we
I'm in
have recover, com cafe, kill Adobe programmers.fla.
There it is.
You know, just in case you thought that I still had any goodwill with this company, I don't.
Look at it. Look at it.
I hate it. It's fucking awful. Like, just using the thing is torture.
How about we ain't gonna buy any more products for now.
I'm not
from
buying
them.
anything from Adobe. You think I'm fucking crazy? Like, I want to give them my money?
I mean, yeah, good point.
They don't
Nobody
deserve
wants-
any money from anybody. Now they're just gonna start, like, selling everything that you have. And, like, selling your own artworks because it's made in their program. And they're gonna use it to fund an AI and just throw it into the
Oh, yeah.
fucking
I'd rather throw my money at organizations that I trust rather than throwing my money at a organization that doesn't have perpetual licenses and only has subscription plans. Because you just gotta love them fucking subscription plans, right?
I fucking hate the subscription plans. They only exist to
Like,
get more money
what's
out of
about
you.
to say? I also hate subscription plans. Just let me buy the
No,
program.
they don't
That's all
want
I'm
that.
fine.
They don't want that, Omega. Because then you actually could make an argument that you have right of ownership. They want to make sure you're only renting it so that they can take it away from you and do whatever they want with it, and you have nothing.
Isn't Ubisoft wanting to do the same thing? I mean, then again, Ubisoft is bloody dying.
Ubisoft kind of blew its
Games
own
like the
brains out by
first-
just being a bunch of idiots.
Freaking Ubisoft is just like constantly killing itself, and it's pretty entertaining.
I always hated Ubisoft, even back when... I remember I was really angry when I was a kid because I had to get fucking Uplay. Like, even though I bought a disc for Far Cry 3, I was forced to make a Uplay account. And that just gave me, like, this really bitter sentiment with the company from, like, day one. Because I remember I used to play Far Cry Instincts, Predator, and Instincts Evolution on my original Xbox. And I remember having to make an individual account for every fucking game made by a different company. I was used to the console mentality, oh, just put it in the disc and play it, because you purchased the damn thing. I shouldn't have to get a fucking account for everything. It's also just something else on the internet that pisses me off a lot.
They also want to take the thing that you own, you know that? Like,
Everything.
doesn't matter. Have it. They're
Yeah,
gonna take
the-
it. They'll take it.
one thing... Oh, sorry.
Oh, sorry. Continue.
No, you first. I apologize.
Oh, I heard about the fact that if you buy a game, they will take the game as well, like the game that you purchased. Because I don't know why the reason.
Yeah, they did it with the original The Thrill.
Will not own anything.
The
Oh,
future that
yeah,
companies want is for you to own nothing and for them to be able to go into your house and molest you because you signed a like end user license agreement for a toaster.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
I'm pretty sure the CEO, it was either a CEO or somebody else in Ubisoft, I could be wrong. Somebody on Ubisoft said that gamers need to get used to not owning their games, and that's the change that needs to happen in the industry.
I remember back when Microsoft was pushing for the Xbox One and they're gonna have it so that you have to have the Kinect plugged in at all times watching you or else the console wouldn't work. And it had to be connected to the internet at all times so they could sell your information to the government. And they're just unironically saying, oh, well, if you have a problem with that, just, don't buy the Xbox. Just stick with the Xbox 360.
When
That's
they ask for
fun.
cookies, like, can we access your cookies? You know, when they
No.
ask, like, accept cookies. How can I accept
I don't-
cookies?
I don't like cookies.
Can we geolocate you?
Yeah, and then Microsoft
Yeah.
lost like $1
Can
billion
we have
because...
exact like coordinates on hand? No
You know-
particular reason. We just want to have it.
I'm really sorry, Lion, but you gotta realize your phone's already doing that with the NSA right
Yeah.
now.
But
Hey,
at
man,
least,
that's in the chat. That's cool.
at least with Apple, they aren't too egregious with their shit, but they're still pretty
Too egregious.
fucking- Yeah.
8 points. No,
I'm actually
it's
curious, how
fun,
much
so it's
is
not
too
fun.
egregious for you?
What did you say?
How much is too egregious in your eyes?
I'd have to think for a bit because there's a lot of considering factors. I'd say like, I don't know. I just don't like subscription plans.
Okay.
Specifically, if the product at hand isn't actually like worth the price that it's asking of me.
Is it ever worth the price?
Sometimes it is. Sometimes it's not. Like if it's like a fucking like I don't know $2 a month, yeah, whatever.
You
But
gotta
like
be careful, man. They'll get you with those prices.
yeah, because I think that's like $2 a month. That's like over.
Over your face.
Yeah, no, that's like 200 something a year. So they'll get you if you don't cut them fucking subscriptions, which sucks. But
Dude, they just
you know,
love
I'm much more of a
everything.
How are we?
I'm much more of a fan of perpetual licenses because I can just throw my money in one place and I have the thing forever
Well, too
until I
fucking
decide
bad. Yes,
I don't
you
want
for
it
not
anymore.
owning
and
anything,
then-
Lime. You're holding
Yeah.
technology back because you're not willing to accept the fact that you will own nothing.
Because we as a society can't go on from this point unless you don't own anything.
Well, because here's the thing.
Yeah.
Like us, like normal people, you don't get to own anything, but then everyone in the upper class gets to keep everything forever and dictate all the rules. And if you have a problem with that, then it's actually your problem.
I just don't like class systems because it's fucking stupid and it hinders our technological
Let's talk about destroying the
advancements.
government.
It's been the same for like a really long time.
So,
So I don't know.
yeah. We just don't like Adobe. And it seems like we're being fed into a system we're going to be forced to pay as much money as possible for as little as possible. And if you have a problem with it, then you're just going to have to get killed by Adobe ninjas.
All
You
along,
will
we
own
were the
nothing
bad guys.
and you will be happy. Thank you, Scorepack.
A lot of people said that. My friend Foster said as well.
I think it came from
He
like
also
some
said he
didn't it
was
come from like
leaking
some
up
Forbes
blood.
article or something? I remember it was written somewhere.
What did you say?
I think that saying was popularized in like a Forbes article where they were talking about like how companies are moving in that direction. They said how it's a really good thing, but it's really not. It's kind of diarrhea.
It's not a good.
They will try to.
Whose
It's
idea
like
was
thing.
it? Like, oh my! It's like imagine like as a kid you got to buy a Lego set, but you could only have it for like 2 days, and then you have to fucking return it. But you
Yeah,
have to
that-
like
Back-
deconstruct it and put it back in its box with the original packaging and all that. That's what subscription-based shit is.
This is a bunch of diarrhea.
Yeah, pretty much. They try to like gaslight us into believing, no, it's not that bad. You should be able to do your thing, but no, you won't be able to do your things consistently.
Instead, you will suffer as much as
I
possible.
do like programs that have both a perpetual and a subscription license, but the subscription it's like dirt cheap. So you can just like, oh, here, let me throw a fucking penny, see if I like it, and then if I don't, whatever.
Well, we just gotta
Yeah, the
hope
thing is
that-
that this is so rare nowadays. And like, there's so many programs that I want to try. Nope, full subscription. You cannot own this forever. What? You wanna work? Do you need this for your work?
Go fuck
Yeah, no,
yourself.
we're gonna make you pay monthly for this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not exactly a fan of that. But we gotta talk about madness.
By the way,
combat.
we
We
also
can't
gotta
talk about
make it
destroying the
fair.
system, Omega. We gotta talk about grunts punching each other in the nuts.
Right, sorry.
So yeah, the official
Ooh,
rankings
grunts
for
have
Madness
enough.
Day came out, and I'm impressed to see the testicle torsion animation got like placed, like 7th or something. I was really surprised to see that. I wouldn't think that it would be placed at all because, I mean, like, you know,
It's pretty
I
out
was
there.
surprised. I would not expect that to happen, but
Or what
I guess
anime?
I guess the judges really like busting balls.
Да.
What the hell are you talking about?
You remember on the live stream, there's that one animation where it's like, there's a troll face guy that has a testicle torsion glove that he uses it to blow up your balls.
No.
It was made in Flash. It was during the Crinkle stream too.
It had a
Well, maybe-
it had a scene before that where it was like 2 gimps.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Didn't need a
It was
Really weird.
it was a
I mean, it's befitting
thing.
of weirdness, but I'm not like I was just surprised that it would even be acknowledged in the rankings because it was pretty you know,
Torturous. People even look at it.
actual testicular torture. Like I make
It's
jokes
actually
about busting
madness,
balls,
yeah.
but like that's actually what happens in the animation.
I do have to say, for such an imagination and creativity, you gotta be on something, you know?
So, Azur, should we like go bust people's balls then? Is that gonna be the new standard? In Max 2, do I need to have a testicular deconstruction scene?
But hey, if you do that, they're not gonna bring you back to your realm, reality.
Take me back home. No,
found the
you
definition.
busted my balls. That I
Yeah.
just found
Five.
that part really funny.
Okay, so people freaked out. Okay, sorry. So people freaked out over my Madness ponies in Jesus collab, but Grunge, Gimp Grunge ball torture, that's fine. Alright.
Yes, it is because I don't think people were.
That's the type of fucking. That's the type of fucking like weird biases that this fucking community has. It's so weird.
I think they
Yeah,
got
Zalupa.
Zalupo. Yeah, that was it.
Yeah, I think they got
I
the
haven't actually watched this full thing.
Why does this guy have a
Fucking ball torture, that's a-okay.
I think they got the madness out of the combat, and they just madness, and that's it.
Man,
No?
this community sometimes, man.
I mean, if you
Shit's
want
fucking-
I'm not
madness,
quite good on all of it.
that would be madness elsewhere.
I think one of the other weird animations that I saw was, I think it was called like Grunt Underworld or something. It reminded me of Syriac's work a little bit, with like all like the looping body parts and weird animation. But that wasn't sexually associated at all. That was just like kind of
Mad.
zany. I remember it being pretty good actually.
What's this?
But that was
I rem-
2 Madness days ago.
I remember, speaking of Madness animations, I remember I was going to Newgrounds with my friends Foster on Madness Day. It was around Madness Day, I think. We were just watching random animations and we saw an animation called Fuevito Madness. And I was so confused. Well, that's how I found out about the Fuevito meme in the Madness community.
Actual testicular torture. A little dangerous, right?
Somebody in the chat just said Madness Big Chungus land. This is the point we reach, fellas. This is the point we reach.
Next up is some testicular beatings. In Max 2, we're gonna have a scene where an ammo soldier stomps on someone's nuts.
Okay, what is something we all for CBT on Madness now? What happened?
It's what's accepted now. I mean, if getting
Accepted.
your balls exploded gets you placed on Madness Day, I mean, I guess that means we're just gonna have to follow suit. We need more testicle torture. There's not really any. There's no wiggle room here. It just has to be done.
Oh,
There has to be at least one ball busting scene in every Madness movie now.
I didn't even know that grunts had balls.
Jason,
What?
I just looked it up, and apparently Zalupa translated to English is like foreskin or dickhead.
Oh.
I hate
wow.
everything. I
So
hate
it
my
even
life.
means something inappropriate.
Can we reboot? Can we reboot can we reboot the Earth? Can we start over?
So Zalupa in Russian means like dickhead.
Yeah,
Wow, okay.
Fucking hell.
dickhead in the past.
I'm not really
Okay.
sure what I can say about that.
I know what I can say. What the fuck is up with this community sometimes?
I mean, I'm also making a movie where people get shot and tortured for fun. Omega's phasing in and out of reality with the revelation that he's working for an evil supervillain who likes killing Madness OCs.
I don't even know what fucking-
all the bloody time.
Like, I'm watching this fucking Zalupa shit, and I don't even know what the fuck this is animated in. It doesn't look like Flash.
It looks really weird, right?
Yeah.
Did that? Okay, hold on. Now I need to see it. Now I need to see
No.
it. Where is it? Up Newgrounds?
Dude, you're gonna get your balls busted.
Let me see this crap. Zoom, and
See, I didn't warn you, dick fuck.
no. Why is it? I don't. That's not what I'm looking for.
Yeah, it is.
Zuba man, what is it? No,
Put it in the chat.
hold on, what?
Hey, what, you
What?
stupid Omega, look
Okay,
at
let
your
me check
fucking
this out.
eyeballs.
Also,
Hold on.
is reporting that the stream is echoing in the background.
Oh, I bet it
Runs
is,
on the
because
wall
I tried to use my
as a
headphones,
loop.
but they don't fucking work.
Alright, let me
I'm
take
glad
a
it'll
look
be
at this.
echoing, because I want you to be in pain.
Let's see what the hell this is all about.
Zelupa. Bro.
Oh, I thought that was not too bad.
Get some more
Ah,
wood.
never mind. Okay. No. Cool.
Dude, you're gonna be fucking
alrighty.
cringing for a couple days if you actually watch the testicle scenes. Those seem specifically
Honestly,
engineered to make
like-
men fucking cry.
I'm like
This is not-
almost
that's-
at the
that's
end.
just that-
There-
it's like a thing, like,
I'm almost at the end of the animation. They're more funny than actually disturbing.
oh god.
Oh, you think it's funny? Then how about you have your balls destroyed?
They're literally two purple like circles.
I know, I'm fucking being melodramatic. But I think it's kind of funny with just how fucking ridiculous it is. So maybe that's why it won first place. Maybe it gave Crinkles a good chuckle.
It is strange, just from looking 30 seconds in.
30 seconds of anal stompage.
No, not yet. Oh, actually, sort of.
Quite inappropriate. Next goal. Oh yeah, I'm working on this pistol for Nova Head's character. I want to give him something like that Mandalorian Arms autoloader pistol from Cyberpunk. I want to give him like a fancy pantsy magazine. We're gonna make some fancy pantsy custom.
Oh, what the
bullets.
hell?
What's wrong, buddy?
What's not wrong with this animation?
How about we talk about My Little Pony and then you get to start screaming at me? That's a joke. Jesus. Oh yeah, Lime, did you want to draw some stuff for the stream?
Oh, I have my my stream already open.
Oh, sure thing. I'll turn on your screen share.
I'm
and,
animating
have
something really disturbing. Or at least
I don't
stuff
think
that
that's any
freaks me
worse than
out.
ball torture, so we're gonna take a look.
So-
Unless it is ball torture.
I hope it's not ball torture.
I'm animating a fish. A normal fish.
Jesus Christ, that's fucking loud!
Let me just
What?
get this shape. Adding a new window. Oh, adding a new window capture. I'm so happy. No, not that one. Not that. There we go. So Lime will be animating up here while I work on this gun. He's working on a weird floppy fish. To me, it seems a little disturbing, but maybe some people like that kind of thing.
I don't think anyone likes this kind of thing.
I'm gonna switch up the music to something that hopefully doesn't cause some great disturbances in the force.
We have the
so
back
this
force.
There we go. Wait, what the fuck? Oh wait, that's why. Because I have the search bar on. Let me turn that off. There we go. Now, if only I could situate this in a way I wouldn't block too much. I guess I could put it like up here. I can enlarge it slightly. Yeah, why not? I've been working on the gun. No, I'll put it up here. It's better. Work on that cool fish as we go through the stream. In the meantime, I'll be working on this gun. Gotta make some custom
Horrible
rounds for it
fish.
though to fit this weird auto-loading mechanism.
I just realized this fish doesn't even have fins. It's just
Well,
It's
does this
basically a
look like a
water
normal
snake.
fish to
it's
you?
like a tadpole. No, it doesn't really.
Well, then maybe stop fucking caring about whether or not it's realistic or not. I think you trying to apply realism to this bizarre ass abomination is probably part of the problem. Maybe that's why you're so unsatisfied.
Well, realism can sometimes make things way creepier and way more disturbing.
Well, some can agree, some can disagree. If we're being realistic, madness grunts wouldn't work because they kind of don't have the body parts necessary to even move. They would just kind of like be like Lego blocks and fall apart. Now that wouldn't be too nice, would it? But it would
That
be
would
realistic. So maybe consider that. Clickety clickety click.
Well, I just finished watching the bloody animation. This must have been one of the edgiest things I ever watched in my life.
Oh, I saw in the chat you guys were talking about the dude from When They Want You Dead.
Yeah.
It felt like watching an episode of Ground Together.
No.
No?
Maybe. I do like the animation When They Want You Dead, and apparently that was made in like a game engine.
Which
The dude, okay, the story behind that is that the dude made his own, like, 3D engine and action script, which is really fucking bizarre. Like,
That seems like such an insane amount of work when you can do it in an existing engine and probably have a lot less trouble. Or am I the weird one for saying that?
You're the one still using Flash, so.
Look, I mean, it had like interesting visuals. The problem that I had with that animation that I just watched is just that it.
He's talking about Zalupa, not
yeah. It feels like it came straight off of a Russian image board, which is probably the
why
the
there's like why it's
actual,
making fun
like-
of Ukrainians at the end, or actually near the beginning.
Was it? I don't know. I
think
kind of
it's the part
checked
where,
out
like,
and
a
was
dude
like,
with the Ukrainian flag on his ass or something when he's like running through that weird part.
Jesus Christ. I
So that's
Look,
not
I'm
good.
not one to-
love the Madness community.
I do.
Look, I'm not
It is.
exactly the best animator out there. I'm not exactly the type of guy you go for to say, "Hey, Omega, what do you think should be ranked?" Well, I personally didn't like that animation.
Well, I think
It
every
was-
year there's at least like one ranking that's a bit like contentious. We all know about the
Yeah.
one year with fucking what was it, Guys Night Out. I can remember,
remember
a lot
that
of people
one.
really didn't like the placement of that because it felt like it was placed for being cutesy and being like ship, you know, kind of like ship, you know, the shipping part of the community, like appealing to them versus being like a good animation on its own for Madness Day specifically. Because there's like a lot of other animations that year which would have deserved a higher placement, but that one won presumably because of the appeal to that specific part of the fandom.
Democratic.
The demographic of people who really like
Shut up!
the demographic of people that love the ship stuff, and it felt like
The Democratic.
Yeah, the democratic side of the community.
testicle-cratic, I call it. Is that funny to you? What do you think, Lime?
No,
You don't think
not
it
at
was worth
all. What'd you say? Wait, what?
it? What was your opinion on Guys Night Out?
Inoffensive. Yeah, it does deserve a place. Like, it definitely does deserve a place, but definitely not first.
Yeah, I agree. Like, it was well made, but it getting first place was like really inappropriate.
Over.
Yeah. I feel like that kind of busted the balls of a lot of people who probably put like a shit ton more work into like a more traditional Madness animation, and then it's like, oopsie
Used that
daisies.
expression on purpose here, didn't you?
I just know that there's other other animations that year which definitely had. I thought they had a really good chance of placing first, and I was surprised when they did not, and Guys Night won. I think
Yeah,
the
I don't
reason
know.
people had a problem with that is it set a bad precedent that like animations that appeal to like the shipping crowd will be guaranteed victory over like.
Well, it wasn't the shipping crowd. It was more so just the fandom, like the outside of the Madness community sort of thing.
Like you mean like how it would look to people?
Well, I mean, like, there's two different Madness communities. There's the, actual Madness, like, fan tribute animation community, and then there's the Madness fandom, which is more so, like, the actual, like, main series and only, like, the content that's present in the main series in the game.
Cutesy
Where it plays all the
shit.
characters. Yeah.
I get what you mean.
It isn't,
Personally,
like,
I at one
necessary.
point considered myself to be indifferent one way or the other, but then I found out about the evil.
Really, it's just a formal oriented, messing my head.
So I already know when Max 2 comes out, I'm gonna lose to like Guys Night 3, the final gay kiss or something like that. Or Madness queerification. I mean, it could be a number of things.
I'm pretty sure that Max Joe is gonna place high. At least, second. The amount of detail and work that is
will
being put
place-
into this thing.
It will not place at all, and it will lose to Guys Night 2, because it didn't involve any shipping drama.
If it doesn't place at all, I'm gonna sit down and cry because we worked pretty damn hard on this fucking
I'm
movie.
just being melodramatic. Of course it's gonna get first place. I just think it'd be funny if there's some bizarre offshoot of this universe where Guys Night comes back.
Guys, nice.
Guys Night, the revenge.
Somehow, Guys Night returned.
Guys Night.
But I think it's funny like that the person who made that just kind of like dropped in really quick, made a thing, placed, then didn't make another thing.
Who made what?
Guys Night. I just think it's kind of
I'm-
funny.
Isn't he still doing stuff?
Or
Um,
Madness stuff.
I think he released a Madness animation this Madness Day.
They did?
Oh really?
I do not remember seeing anything from them when we did our whole animation overview.
Let me look real quick.
Walks
This
in,
fucking
drops
weird
Demons and
fish.
Stanford Gip animation,
Oh,
refuses
wait,
to elaborate, leaves.
I remember that really weird 3D one where at the end when he shot up into the air and everyone started scattering like roaches.
There were two Guys Nights, weren't there?
Wait, are you talking about like the?
You know
You're
that
talking
weird
about,
one I'm
like,
talking about,
the,
you remember.
the military
Yeah,
one.
the 3D one where like he like gets in the wingsuit and the shot looks pretty good, but then he lands and shoots up in the air and everyone starts scattering like bugs.
Starts running. I think that was oh yeah, and the bullet holes and the like literally everything, but you can tell they just went into Blender and went into like the model group and just took a chunk. They literally just took like a polygon out of the thing. It was
does
so
look
funny.
pretty funny.
Yeah.
When you said Guys Night, I was thinking about a different animation. Boys
Oh, you're thinking like
Night.
the Maid one? Where it's like the Maid Madness? You're thinking about that?
No, it's like Hank, Sanford, and Deimos in a truck.
Oh no no
and-
no! That was made by some other dude, and that was like custom voice acting and everything. I remember that.
Yeah, I have it right here.
No, that one's really that one's funny. That's like a short, sweet animation. I like it.
Oh!
Yeah.
Whoa, I got my phone.
You
Jesus.
know, it's Boys Night Out in Nevada.
Yeah, no, the one I was thinking about was the one where they have big heads. I
Big
seriously
heads.
forgot one always have big heads.
Oh yeah, we can
The
show
one
off,
where they have-
we can show off a couple more things on the stream, like the When They Want You Dead guy, because why not? Let me just add that asshole.
Put them on the stream.
Yeah.
Show how little I
Oh,
have.
yeah, sure thing. Let me do that real quick. Let me just do a little boop. Let me grab this. Grab this. We didn't do the heads of but we like a cheese design like this, like a little rocket gun. Keep fucking dragging the background. Why doesn't OBS have a feature to lock the background? Garbage. Anyways, here he is. And he will show up in the movie because When They Want You Dead is kind of cool. It
And
is.
apparently
It's
the guy
very
made a
unique
copy
visually and
go
has
around.
those that weird like metal fire demon guy. Very strange, but I like it. And I like how his little swappable rocket gun is kind of like the one that's ended up being used in Dissenter by the Soldat. That was just a fun inclusion. But he will appear alongside basically every OC you could recognize by seeing them. And there will be more. And more!
Again, like I said, I don't have much progress on these because I had to put in text across the strip, across the chest, using the line tool rather than actually typing out anything. So it
That
takes
sounds
forever.
painful.
Plus, there's a little lump at the bottom of the shirt, so I had to go around that too.
I gotta have to apologize to the entirety of the team because of my character, because we went through so many design revisions until finally settling on something.
Actually, I'm quite curious. Azur, what do you think about this design?
Ooh. Nice concept. Ooh, I like the pants. And
He
the
does
boots.
indeed wear pants.
And
Right
cooling.
now is going to be amazing concepts.
And Dredd
made
is
it?
such a great person to work with.
Oh, treatment, yeah. Yeah, they
made
were
the
very
Dreaded
good.
one.
Jed made the concept to the right, and I did the sprites on the left.
I do like your rocket rifle, though, Cheese. That'll be really fun. Maybe you can use like some special EMP rounds against some ammo robots.
As long as the gun is semi-automatic and shoots out spent casings, then sure.
Sure. That'll be exactly how it wants.
Shell ejecting rocket launcher.
Rocket launcher. Well,
I mean,
think
the thing was practically automatic in the movie, so
I want an automatic grenade launcher.
All of us.
What are you gonna use that on?
Is that a fucking joke, Omega? You're seriously asking me what I would
You're
need an
gonna
explosive
punch
weapon for?
raccoon with that?
You know what fucking
Okay.
country I live in, asshole? I'm living in fucking Chirac. I need everything I can get my hands on. We got fucking DJs and pimps over here carrying around fucking rocket launchers. I remember back in high school, a friend of mine was following this one rapper, and then he got arrested because he had a photo of himself online. You know, like those plastic desk mats you use for when you have a rolling chair so it doesn't fuck up your carpet?
Yeah.
He had that, and then below that mat were like at least like hundreds of thousands of dollar bills. And this dude was just sitting in a roller chair with a blank expression holding a rocket launcher. It looked like an anti-tank one too, like an AT-4 or something.
What, is there any rocket launcher that is not anti-vehicle?
I mean, like it looked like one, like a Carl Gustav. Let me go check. That would be
Oh,
like,
I think.
it was infamous. I gotta find it. Found it. Oh, sorry, no, it wasn't money on the ground. It was weed. He was in a room where the floor was like just loose weed everywhere.
Where is it?
I found it. Give me a minute.
Alright, give me a minute.
You drop it on stream over.
Found it.
Sorry, Cheese. There goes When They Want You Dead guy, and here comes this fucking rapper with really questionable life choices. There he is.
Man, I really wish that the stream wasn't so delayed.
Well, sorry, you can see in
Well-
a few seconds. There he is with
No,
a
it's alright.
rocket launcher on top of a plastic desk mat placed on top of what looks like hundreds of pounds worth
Yeah.
of weed.
Alright, I think we're... Oh, I guess
Oh,
they're-
yeah.
Oh.
You recognize it?
Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah, he got arrested for that because, surprisingly enough, it's like really stupid to let the internet know that you have a rocket launcher.
that's
And also
an
are in
18.
possession of a metric fuck ton of illegal drugs.
Is it a functioning rocket launcher or is it like out of ammo?
I don't
My
know. He
laughing
probably.
could kill my
Oh,
Discord.
that's probably like one of those disposable, expendable rocket launchers where you shoot one. That might just be a husk.
Again, it might be. The model is an AT4. It's the same rocket launcher from Half-Life. Or Half-Life 2. Big old tube.
Looks fucking ridiculous, and it looks terrible.
You're saying that the rocket launcher from Half-Life 2 is terrible? And Half-Life 1?
No, I'm saying the guy with this rocket launcher is probably one of not the most discerning quality mentally.
What's going on with the floor? Seriously.
It's weed.
It's weed?
Yeah, that's definitely weed.
It's either that or like horrible mounds of dirt, or that or he lives in a hop farm. But
He's
no,
like
it's
the
most definitely weed. It's his family-owned business of beer and rocket launchers.
Like, I just imagine he's like aiming at the door waiting for the police to come in.
Yeah, they're gonna be getting one hell of a surprise.
The fucking neighbors like taking the dog out so that they just see their fucking neighbor's apartment explodes. And the
I think it's
fucking
safe to say
husk
that
of
this is one of the reasons why I need a rocket launcher myself. It's legitimately for home defense. That's not even a joke at this point. It's serious.
I own a
you're
rocket
gonna go
launcher for home defense.
in the middle
Just like
of
the
night.
founding fathers defended.
In the middle of the night, you're gonna go corner clearing with the rocket launcher.
I think it'd be funny to have a M79 thumper as a concealed carry.
What if you just loaded it with like rubber bullets?
I don't think that
I
would
mean,
work.
yeah, but that would be silly and lame. I want a full grenade in there.
Yeah, I mean, you can miss small bullets, sure, but what if you miss the big bullet?
Loaded with a rock.
Load another one. What's the? If you have money to buy a thumper, you probably have enough money to buy the ammo.
You have a bandolier of them?
That would be
Fucking
so
crazy.
funny.
Let's get through some of these questions. Questions are piling up. Berserk, quickly.
Yes. Okay. Question from Lemonic. Nice username. Hey Jason, what do you think of the Elon's new Optimus robot?
Well, everyone thought he was fucking around a couple years back, and then it turns out that they're actually real, and so I don't really know what to say about that. It's like we're doing a fucking dead sprint towards trying to make the Terminator apocalypse actually happen. Do I have words? Not really. I'm just like embarrassed for being a human being. It's like, do we, like, even with Hollywood and, you know, writers and everything in creative media screaming at us that it's a bad idea? Well, it's gonna happen no matter what.
I don't know. Fellas, I have to go real quick. I'll be back. Try not to kill each other while I'm gone, okay? Okay, see ya. I'll be
And
back.
now, they die. Actual death.
Next question?
Hey, wait a minute.
Yes.
Oh, shit!
What happened?
We are gonna have a surprise guest.
Oh yeah?
Oh no. No, it can't
Oh,
be.
Oh, fuck.
I gotta go grab another plushie.
Oh. Oh.
Who's this guest?
You'll
Who are
see.
you inviting?
It's Scorepack.
Oh god, he's British!
Oh my god. You know, he says he's fucking ready, and then he doesn't pick up the phone. He's a total
Yeah,
asshole.
bruh. Oh my god.
Fuck you, Scorepack. I was gonna have a cool, funny intro. I was gonna have your fucking cute little plushie bounce onto the screen, and instead he's like, and he's not gonna get it. He's busy lobotomizing himself with his fucking bong. Anyway, next question is
And another question from username Prashto. Hey Jason, what would happen if all the stored work for Mac 2 mysteriously disappeared overnight?
Well, that'd be really hard to do because I backed up the film on the cloud, on my computer, and on a hard drive I keep inside a Faraday cage. So, like, even if someone went to my computer, broke into my house today, and then ran a fucking electromagnet across my hard drives, I would still be fine. I mean, I'll be set back a couple months, but, like, the movie itself still has, like, a hard backup, so that's not gonna happen. If it was, like, irretrievably lost in every possible way, I mean, I'm not gonna fucking make the movie again. I'm just gonna move on to my fucking game project because that's a lot more fruitful. I'd be pretty pissed off, though, with all that work being wasted and everyone else's time being wasted. I mean, Jesus, this movie is like the culmination of, like, fucking 5 years of labor from so many people in the community. It wouldn't just be me who'd be getting shit lost. It'd be a lot of people.
Including me.
I'm very proud of what we have so far, and I think that when it's finished, it will be something that I'm always proud of, and will be an animation in the community that inspires others to do their own cool animations. And I really hope that, you know, all the files don't magically fucking disappear. That would suck.
Magic trick.
Next question.
Alright, the next question is from Happy Days. Word is, there is a Maximum Ninja themed collab coming out on Madness Day 2025. What are your thoughts on that, Jason?
I barely know anything about it. I know that, like, apparently there actually was some original footage for Maximum Ninja 4 that existed. Like, made by the original guy, I mean. But I'm not really sure the authenticity of that. It could be fake. Otherwise, I don't really know anything about the collab itself. And they say Maximum Ninja themed. I mean, it's just like random clips of the character, or do they mean like they're trying to recreate or like build a Maximum Ninja 4 collab style where it's like room by room, like White Hand?
I do believe would be like thematic, not like a continuation, you know, like to make collab based on the episode.
Well, what if it turns out it actually was a continuation and it was doing like kind of like what they did with Death Wish? I hope it doesn't turn out like Death Wish 3. That thing's a serious mixed bag to me.
I think it's less likely because the community is kind of afraid to work to add stuff to other animators' animations, like
I wasn't.
make their own continuation of the series.
I wasn't afraid to do it because no one else would.
People have tried.
Although I will say Parody 2 was a compromised project because, you know, it had like more people left the collab than we ended up having for like final animators. And then we had the original creator also attempt to sabotage the project. And then we had like other people coming in attempting to sabotage the project. It was really stupid. But hey, we got it done. And I'm glad that a lot of people consider it to be a good sequel to Parroting Madness. A lot of people consider it to be even better than Parroting Madness, which makes me very happy.
Where's Parroting 3 though?
I'm not fucking making Parroting 3. I was considering for a little while doing Rebooting the Madness 3, but I was so burnt out doing basically other people's work that I just wanted to spend all that time making Maxification 2 instead, because I'm like, Jesus, do I really want to spend like another 2 years making a sequel to someone else's project? A sequel that wouldn't even be an authentic tribute like Parroting 2 was, because I was making Parroting 2 not only for myself, but because for like everyone else who's been waiting fucking years to finally see the conclusion, or at least a continuation. And I'd be doing that again. I know people would be grateful, but the original creator really fucking burned me by bailing from the project. And I'm like, do I really want to make like another tribute to this guy that couldn't give less of a fuck about what I'm doing? Or should I just make my own legacy with a good movie?
Yeah, I think it's the best answer.
That's basically what happened to me. I mean, I did have a plan for Rebooting the Madness 3. If you guys want to hear what was going to happen.
Oh.
Are you going to introduce Scorepack before or after?
Oh, hi, Scorepack. Why the fuck weren't you here a few minutes ago and you said you're fucking ready, you fucking piece of shit?
Because I didn't think I was joining the stream.
I do it!
I thought, you know.
You're the kind of guy that likes fucking putting arsenic in your bong water.
Fuck. Wait, I'm here now.
Okay, I gotta add your little plushie to the stream. Oh, I love plushies. And Niter was supposed to be here 14 minutes ago, and he's still not here because he's busy shoving rocks up his ass or something.
I thought you left.
No, he's just a
I
dickhead.
thought it was too late.
I'm gonna stomp on his nuts until they're fucking blue. Give me a minute. There you
Stop
are.
on until they're green.
Like
So
crep
Scorepack, we
grapes.
got you on the stream. I'm gonna put you next to the pumpkins over here. And what kind of
Oh, I
candy
love
do you want?
pumpkins.
What kind of candy? I got some options for you. Still got some candy left. We got a marshmallow or an apple.
Got a marshmallow. Go on.
Too bad you get an apple with a razor blade in it and a worm.
God.
Fine.
Fine, I'll take the apple.
Well, it's just what you're gonna have to get, because I'm not gonna give you a choice for a better option. It's the best deal you're gonna get.
I appreciate what I'm getting. Hand me the apple.
Good. Now chew on the razor blade. Make sure you bite it between your teeth so there's as much tissue damage as possible.
Oh, I'm gonna chip my teeth.
Alright, good. Anyways, Rebooting the Madness 3. The plan was Seeker, Edgar, and Guns for Hands dude actually didn't die when he got lasered. He just got knocked out. It was gonna follow the three of them
That's
as they're
what
going to.
lasers do. Because that's what lasers do. They knock you out.
Well, I mean, it didn't, like, even in the original Rebooting the Madness 2, did it really look like a fatal hit? He didn't even get any blood on his head. It didn't punch a hole through his head.
It
Who
wasn't
knows?
so anticlimactic if that's how he died.
All it did was just shut off his visor and make a tiny bit of blood. It didn't even make a mark on his
Yeah.
face.
It
It didn't
There
even,
wasn't even
put a hole in
blood.
his fucking visor. So, like,
There was
thought it just
actually
knocked him
no
out.
blood in the original like hit. It was just the after like fade out of the whatever.
The laser?
Yeah, it was the fade out of the laser.
Yeah,
There was
so
no
like I
blood
never
ever.
thought that was like a fatal blow. That would have been really retarded if it was. I mean, it was gonna follow those three with Newton using the glasses, and they're gonna be hunting down Kane, who is using more and more exotic abominations, like those big crab guys mutated with the plants and all that.
Yeah.
And
Kane
it's
is
gonna
the guy
culminate with the
there.
professor dude fighting with Edgar and Seeker over the glasses.
Yeah. But like if you want my 2 cents on like the Rebooting the Madness series and like the sequel, I honestly don't think there needs to be a sequel. Even though like yeah, it would be cool. I don't think. First off, the original creator, from what I understand, is a massive dick. So that's a start. And
Unfortunately.
yeah, unfortunately. And more than that, I just kind of want, you know, people to move on. Like originally, I remember asking Jason a long time ago, "Hey, can I make Rebooting the Madness 3?" And then I realized I don't want to do this at all because it's not that cool. The thing is
not your
like,
dream.
the reason why people like Rebooting the Madness so much is because it is very creative. But I don't think like people should just like keep continuing that thing and like just redoing it, like just beating a dead horse basically. I think people should really, you know, think and make their own shit that's, you know, on the same level hell, like if not better, you know.
That's
very
I'd like to
basically
see more
if you
people
wanna-
use more.
if you wanna make-
Sorry, Jesus.
At the very least, if you want to make more Rebooting the Madness, make more shades and more abilities.
I mean,
Do
yeah,
more
but, like,
with the sprite puppets, the big fucking scorpion abominations. I'd love to see more of that.
I think
like
we all
even though it technically isn't official, I still think White Hank is very good. It's very fun, and it's
The
pretty
best Rebooting
funny.
What is this?
Yeah.
Is this like? What does that have to do with his fun factor? What does the officialness have to do with the fun factor?
What do you mean?
Well, if it's official, it makes it better because it's by the guy who made those ideas.
What do you mean it's not official? Oh, you mean to Rebooting the Madness? Oh, right.
Yeah, I mean and parody. Even though it isn't an official continuation, I think it does its part, and
Honestly, I dug the fun little.
doesn't matter, Uncle Ben, because Cringe Hank is better than all of them. Yes.
There, it did some feeding animation for the rounds going into the gun after it fires.
Yeah.
Wait, someone's asking in the chat if this gun is inspired off of the DeLorean from Cyberpunk.
Yeah, I stated that earlier. It's based off of that. This is for Novahead's character, and he's like a big buff fucking robotic motorcycle dude, like a big biker guy. So I wanted to give him like this ridiculous hand cannon because it kind of fit the Johnny Silverhand kind of aesthetic.
Yeah.
Until he misses every single shot.
Well, these are like heavy-duty tungsten-tipped armor-piercing rounds. These are actually able to damage ammo armor, which makes it pretty rare amongst most of the OC weapons.
Yeah, but actually they could still miss.
I mean, yeah, the characters can still miss, but I mean, he's like got like a roboticized biker helmet with a bunch of fancy targeting bullshit. He probably is able to be a better shot than most. At least
Have
most.
his first shot deflect back and hit him in the head.
Wouldn't that be funny? I think it's really funny. Funny.
My favorite OC.
One sec. We got some more questions.
Sure do.
Questions and answers.
Declare them as now.
Next question is from the user Guts on the Mic. Hey Jason, Guts on the Mic says, "Hey Jason, if you don't know who these characters, I'll kidnap Princess. Will Tech Warrior appear?"
Okay, well I know who you're talking about, but this is a really weird way to phrase it. Tech Warrior from Degener's animations will appear, yeah. I do plan for him to fight Abidon because I thought that'd be like a really cute scene, and I love Degener's stuff. He inspired me a lot when I was starting out in the community with his sprite work. I remember like downloading his sheets and like playing around with all the different designs and doing weird remixes of them and all that.
Please.
Oh, wouldn't that just be so fantastic?
Le Fantastique.
Oh, I'm a fucking... okay, I gotta change the design of this gun so you can see that. Oh, that's actually pretty easy. I can just put a hole in here. Because I just realized I did that fancy-pantsy loading animation, and then I realized, oh wait, you can't see... you can't see the fucking loading. But I can punch a window into the feed of the magazine, and then you can see the rounds moving on the inside. Actually, I can try playing around with that a little bit.
Yeah. What, even though, you said, you're gonna add my OC in this movie, I still genuinely don't know, if I want to keep my OC or not, because I don't really like him all that much.
Why don't you like him? Explain to me in detail, then.
He just doesn't fit with my personality at all. He isn't a good representation of who I am as an animator. Simple as,
So he sucks.
yes,
Yeah, he's terrible.
I don't like him. And his other thing.
Fucking bastards. Next question.
The next one is from Lemonic. Jason, how do you come up with the guns you make?
I mean, I just like guns. Most of them are based off ones that exist, and the ones that don't, I just kind of play around with different parts until I get what I like. Like this obviously isn't based off an existing weapon. I thought, hey, I like guns with big chunky moving parts. I'll make it so it's kind of like a snapping turtle. And there's there's a snout and there's a jaw, and it fires some kind of concussive shot show rounds. or this weird thing where it's like has a back-feeding, kind of extremely bizarre bullpup design. Although this is kind of based off of a gun from Ghost in the Shell, I believe, and I think that was based off a gun from the old Cyberpunk 20. I think it was like this old Cyberpunk 2020 board game from the 90s. So I get my inspirations from a couple different places. Mostly that rule book I got had a lot of designs that inspired my early. Like most of these like old guns were probably based off of ones from the Cyberpunk 2020 rule book. And more recently, it's kind of like a hybridized mix of different things. I just like making cool guns because I want guns that look cool, and I don't want garbage that's just kind of copy pasted. Things have to be unique, or else.
Totally.
Next question.
Next one is from the user Dycriff the Squid. Question: have you been enjoying Madness Interactive Reloaded? If you've played it.
I haven't played it yet, but I've seen a lot of good things from it, and people are even modding in characters like N51 into the game already, which is pretty rad.
I think with what it has,
modded my sprites.
yeah, I think with what it has right now, it's actually pretty fun and a decent challenge. I've died on that stupid fucking Soldat room, like the one with the big Soldat. Like I don't know how many times I died trying to fight that thing, and I haven't even gotten past the mag yet. Maybe it's because I just suck at games, but no, it's very fun. I recommend anyone who's a fan of Madness plays it because it's a fun little shoot 'em game. Yeah.
So you like video games now, huh?
What does that mean?
You like playing games? Like, what do you like, gay or something?
What the fuck are you talking about?
I can't have game players on my team.
I can't have people that enjoy themselves on my team.
We can't have games. Life isn't
You
a
think
game.
this
You know,
shit's a game?
it's like what everyone's grandmother tells them when they're little kids. It's like, real life's not like a video game. You only get one life. It's
Some video
fun.
games are like that.
This shit,
I think
Sorry,
shit like
Grandma,
that
your
is
argument
really
is
funny.
valid.
Yeah, I think shit like that is really funny because they really think that they cook with those little tidbits.
those little nodules of information. Do this real quick. Fucking guns. So here we're using a pew pew machine, which is kind of dangerous.
Next question.
Next question.
The user named Autismos is questioning, without giving too much away, will there be Maximum Ninja in Max 2?
Yeah,
Most definitely.
absolutely.
Hell
I already
yeah.
got a fucking design for him. I think we already have sprites, but I gotta update him.
Awesome.
How can I not include
Design is
Maximum
beautiful.
Ninja? He's like one of the most.
Yeah, that is like
dudes.
the cornerstone of community made projects. Like
There's no way
I'm
I
pretty sure
couldn't.
people would be very fucking angry if we didn't include him.
I mean, I kind of have to. I don't really have.
I
a
can
choice.
take over answering questions if you want, or I can
But,
take over.
What do you mean? This is Mars stream.
No, I mean asking the questions.
Okay, fine. You asked the question. Next question, please hurry.
Hey, so I have a question.
What?
It's gonna be like, motherfuck! Is it gonna be the episode 1 Max Ninja, or is it gonna be the Hank looking one?
To be honest, I prefer the original one with the visor.
I do. Yeah, I do too. It's way more unique.
The one with just
I
the
mean, yeah.
glasses looks just like Hank, and it kind
he
of looks
looks
less.
Both of them are iconic, though. I think it would be funny if, like, he dies off and then comes back as the new version.
Or I just
But it
kind
would
of
be funny.
hybridize.
No,
look.
I have a fucking idea. When
Yes,
he
but I do.
comes back and He gets killed, but it's like one of those. It's like the shitty WandaVision situation where someone takes like a fucking name card and it's a completely different dude, and it isn't even the fucking it isn't even the original guy. I think that actually no, that would suck. That would be funny.
It's funny.
That'd be really stupid. Anyway, next question. This is from Cool Game 2. Question: how much of the N51 is being deployed to the tower, a company, a battalion, or more?
Basically everyone they can mobilize, really.
Yeah.
And I know Dark Signal gets really angry when I'm like, sorry Dark Signal, but N51 soldiers die in the movie, and he starts like making a weird growling noise and like typing on his keyboard really fast.
It's my perfect faction.
You can't just have my soldiers die in situations that make sense. Okay, well I'm being a little melodramatic, but you can get what I mean.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure.
Funny,
I'm pretty sure N51 definitely falls under OC category.
Kinda.
So,
There's an exception in the movie, and there's a reason why Emma wants to work with them, and it makes so much sense that even God told me, you want to know what, J-Soul? You're onto something.
I won't. No spoilers. I want to watch the movie. It's funny because I work on the movie and I don't. I still know nothing purposefully because I don't ask.
Who's the main character?
I wish I was.
Yeah, who's the main character next to?
What, Scorpion?
Oh no, I was just saying a line. Like usually whenever we call you and me, J-Soul, for some reason you just unwillingly show me like half your movie, and like I want it to be fresh, man. I want to enjoy this.
How about
shit.
I put a fucking Garrett wire around your neck and hang you from the back of my car, bitch?
You're out
You
here
wanna see-
spoiling me. You're out here spoiling me till I'm stale.
All right. Next question. Question from Secret the Squid. Question: how long will the Phobos fight be? That is
I don't know exactly. I know what I want to have happen in the fight, but I can't really make an estimate about how long it is until I'm like actually making the damn thing. Right now, after this scene I'm working on with Com Cafe, there's a big cinematic sequence, and then there's one more sprite sequence in the commercial sector where we follow the two groups of OCs trying to escape the city. And then after that, we get to the throne, where we get the scenes with Phobos and his holy guard. So we're actually getting pretty close to the end of the movie at this point. Like we're in like the last third already, and it's just the end of commercial sector, and then we get to Phobos. And after Phobos, we get the big battle with all the OCs, and it's gonna be really fun. Although who Abidon fights now at the end of the movie might be different if things keep going on a certain trajectory. I might make it someone who's a familiar face from Project Nexus itself, but we'll have to see.
Wayne.
What? You said wait, what do you mean?
It doesn't elaborate.
Fucking lobotomite?
You said a special character from PN2. I said Swain.
No, it was gonna be
I said
obviously
wait.
Abidon's gonna fight Crinkles and they're gonna beat the shit out of each other with their bare hands.
Yeah. Lewis?
No.
Luas?
Lewis is a cool guy, I met him at Pico Day.
Lewis.
That sounds like something you'd say if I stomped on your nuts with my steel-toed boots.
But the steel's on the top.
Bitch.
Oh.
What's wrong?
Next question. Redead ITA says, "Hey J-Soul, quick question. If I do an animation where I kick your madness ass, would you consider watching it?"
My madness ass? I don't think Abidon
I'm
would
pretty
have
sure he
that.
means your. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure they mean. I'm pretty sure they mean Abidon, definitely.
So like beating up Abidon? I mean that's kind of weird to dedicate an animation to that, but like go right ahead, I guess. As long as
Like,
it's not in, like really poor taste. If you're like, you know, like sending boxes of diarrhea to my house or something.
I'm pretty sure in canon, I don't know
Finally returns. I'm so
if
sorry.
that boy is made to kill gods, so I don't know.
Well, Abidon was made by Ammo in order to destroy all OCs, so you gotta be pulling out some pretty interesting tricks. I mean, the issue being, the majority of Madness OCs don't really have superpowers. Most of them are just like people in outfits with regular guns. You know what I mean, right?
Yeah.
So like, the
Abidon
issue being that like Abidon doesn't even need to be like world-endingly powerful. He just has to be powerful enough to where he can take on like most characters. And most characters are just guys with guns.
Yeah.
Jason, I have a question though.
What?
What will, I'm sorry, what will happen when Abidon, you know, when he kills everyone and then he suddenly realizes that he has become an OC himself?
You'll see him brew. You're gonna see him take all the apples left in Nevada, extract their seeds into a cyanide cocktail, and then pour it over his brain.
Nice.
Is he an android still?
I have become OC, destroyer of
Be
legions.
right back.
Destroyer of neurons.
He pops a Glock in his mouth and makes a brain slushy.
Hell yeah.
This next question comes from Mango Man. Will KJ's OC be in the movie suing Fetcher? That would be absolutely hilarious.
Oh my god.
We should do that.
Yeah, I was really shocked to hear and see that because I'm like, oh, KJ seems like he's just like a normal dude in the community who animates. But then I saw that and I'm like, oh, there's no way that's real. And then I saw like the funny thing is, usually it's like a document that someone makes on someone else, but in this case, KJ made a document to then hand to Fetcher that had like his list of demands. Like the dude literally made a list of demands saying, "Oh, I can feel the fear off your last message you sent me." Like he's talking so venomously and maliciously, and like wholly unironic, by the way. Like how fucking ridiculous can you possibly be to talk about? Like
And keep in mind, he willfully like he fucking severed himself from his own collab because he didn't want to work on it, and now he came back after the collab was already done.
this would be like if Konami tried to sue
It's
me
stupid.
over. Yeah, it'd be like if Konami or like Alpha Nuva tried to sue me over like finishing the projects they abandoned.
Immediately after.
Wait.
Especially,
Wait, Lud,
yes.
I lost.
He rejoined with the milk.
I rejoined them. I lost.
He rejoined with the milk.
Go away after
Now, oh
calling me.
boy,
What are we
Omega-san has
talking
a
about?
microphone, everyone. Look, he's got a microphone. Look how big he is.
Yes, I'm on my PC now.
But yeah,
Fine.
no, the whole KJ situation is stupid, especially since that collab, I don't even know if it plays.
I don't even think
So
it
like,
did.
what are you getting? Like,
Well, not only are you just
Like
completely
$20?
nuking, you're just nuking your reputation, making yourself look like a complete fucking mouth-frothing asshole. But it's just like the self-righteous nature of it, the way he's unironically saying, "Oh, I bet you can feel the fear of your last message. Just so you know, buddy, I'm always on." Like I talk like that, like ironically. You know, like I'm the crazy, weird, fucking super bully that talks about burning down your house. But like that's just my character. I don't actually do that shit to people. But this dude's unironically threatening to sue over a fucking Madness collab, which makes no sense. You don't. No fan animator owns their content. This would be like if you tried to sue, like if like Sonichu, like if Chris Chan tried to sue somebody for using his character. That's not gonna go anywhere. You don't own the character if it's within a fandom like that.
Is somebody gonna sue me for making those freaking fan-made Has-Been Hotel henchmen?
I don't
Just
think
for you.
so.
I'm gonna be sued.
I mean, well,
Yeah,
I don't think Has-Been is really aggressive towards its community for fan art.
Yeah,
didn't,
no, it's actually
didn't a
pretty
similar
chill.
situation happen to you?
Oh yeah,
Like-
no, that happened with
Yeah.
Sean. That was a
With
long
Sean.
time ago though. That was like 8 years
That-
ago, 6 years ago. And I remember what happened was he approached me and asked me to make sprites of his like Masked Man character. And then I made the sprites. He liked them. I did like 2 sets. Like one set where he's in like the apron, and then one set where he's in a straight jacket. And he paid me. He was gonna. I think he was supposed to pay me like $50 for that, and he paid me half. He said he'd give me the rest later. I'm like, yeah, sure, whatever. And then some weird drama happened with like him and some other dudes I was talking to. I think like Jackson at the time. And then out of nowhere, he just got really paranoid. He was like, "Oh, you're in on this conspiracy." Then he blocked me. And then I'm like, "Okay, well, I guess I'm not getting paid anymore, so I'm just gonna release the sprites because I'm not getting paid in full, like agreed." I didn't do that in like an actively malicious way. It's because then otherwise the sprites would just never be used. And I spent like I spent a while on them. So
And also back then you were very like lenient with your sprites.
I'm
like
just,
you,
I just released them publicly because like, fucking at least someone gets to use them now because I guess the project's not going anywhere. And then Sean messaged me on Newgrounds and Discord and was like, "Hey, you better fucking take that post down, not give people the sprites. You're breaking contract." I'm like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
Project's dead. Contract's over.
He said that
It's
I
done.
was. He said I committed theft. That's the weird part, though. Like theft for what? It's not like he's acting like I stole his character and was selling like stickers of it on Redbubble or something.
You seem to be awfully calm for someone whose life is over.
That's like something fucking.
It's,
That's like something KJ would say.
Yeah, kid, you're done for.
You're done,
It's
Joe.
over. It's finished. It's done. It's the end. You know the kind of
Lay
fucking
down and
clickbait shit I'm
give
talking
up.
about.
Looks like I'm going to have to send you to the Shadow Realm, Jimbo.
Nothing personal, kid.
Nothing personal.
You
that
live
shit.
in a fairy tale, and there is no happy ending.
No,
Oh,
but
wow, that's-
basically
that's-
he
I've
actually
been called.
he
You're
got
back.
Tom Fulp to
That's
message me about it, and that was a very strange conversation.
You got fucking fault.
No, he got Fulp to message me on Newgrounds, and Fulp was like, "Hey, what's going on with like you and Sean and all this?" And I'm like, "I don't really know." He asked me to work on sprites for him, then he would pay me. He paid me half of what was agreed upon, and then he like blocked me. So I didn't get the rest of my money, and so I just released the sprites publicly because I wasn't under an agreement anymore.
Back again. Wait, he never paid to the rest then.
I don't really give a fuck. Even back then, he just wanted to pay me, I guess, as like a formality. But it was also just on principle because when he blocked me, I took that as, oh, okay, he's just not gonna use anything I'm using then.
You're
If he
still-
pays you the rest, what are you gonna do?
Like that matters now.
Yeah.
Can't
I remember I
fucking
re-sprited the
believe-
Masked Man a couple years back, but I don't know
I
where I put the
think
sprites.
everyone in this call should give JSoul $10 each. Because there's-
Xenia, do you want me to go
I'm paying.
broke?
I'm paying
Do
to
you want me
work.
to starve?
I'm paying to work.
We're gonna lock you in a bathroom somewhere and leave you to die of thirst.
Then I
Oh,
can't believe
fuck.
I can't believe he sticks Tom Ford.
$10 in Brazilian reais. Hold on.
Oh yeah.
That's 57 Brazilian reais.
Co-worker Gerald just said you better watch it, J-Soul. Crinkles is gonna sue you for the success of Maxification 2.
Alright, I think we need to. Let's move on to the next question. Crushel. Hey JSoul. I know you have a shit ton of guns, like custom gun sprites made for Max 2, but how many melee weapons do you have?
Not a lot actually. The movie's mostly guns.
Yeah.
But let me check.
Hold on, don't be so humble.
God,
What cool
is there-
swords?
Oh no, I got a lot of swords. There's a lot of like I got like a lot of swords. Most of them are kind of old though. We got some axes.
Yeah.
We got the swappable ammo blades. We got, for some reason, like I don't know why the fuck this keeps happening to me. I had like a custom N51 AR-15 sprite and a Glock sprite that I made recently, and then I reopened the file and they're all gone. I've remade the AR-15 twice, and then both times it fucking disappeared. But I have photo evidence that it existed. And geez, remember that Glock I made?
Yeah.
It's gone.
Are you sure it's not just on like the recovery file?
No,
Maybe
it's
you
nowhere. I
accidentally,
can't
like,
fucking find the thing. It's just gone.
Is
There
it-
is no Glock anymore. I lost the
Is it the
Glock
same
and
I helped
AR-15.
make?
What about
or-
the library?
I don't know. This is the same file it was in. I didn't delete the fucking thing.
Maybe it's off in a corner somewhere. Is it not even in the library?
Maybe
How about I
you
shove a
made it in
boot up your
dream?
ass?
I'm just asking logical
Oh, I'm
questions.
Omega. I like talking about diarrhea.
He got you there, man.
I don't like talking about diarrhea.
Next question.
Gacho says, question: if ammo leadership gets killed in action, who will be there to take over the faction after their death? That is kind of a good question.
That is actually a good question. If you remember that one ATP-looking guy with the yellow visor with the 3 eyes from Artifact and Commencement, he's actually like the highest up the rank. Even though he looks like really disarming from his appearance. He's actually like kind of number 1 in the brains for ammo. I would say that the loss of all 3 wise men would be a pretty serious blow to the faction, though.
I think it makes sense that with such a high-ranking guy still looks a little like a jobber. Ammo's a little more, like they're not really trying to show off.
That 3-eyed guy just kind of hangs back at base, and he's like the big brains of the operation. The 3 wise men are like the actual enforcers of their will.
I see.
What do you think about that?
I think it makes sense. Because
Whose will
ammo
reinforce?
doesn't seem to be like the type of faction to show off with fancy medals and stuff like the Nexus core would.
Nexus. Well, Nexus cares a lot more about their image, where ammo doesn't really
Yeah,
give
I
a
know.
fuck.
Yeah, ammo is just like there to do a job. They're not there to show off. They just happen to be very good at what they do.
I do want to say that N51, things happen to N51 in this movie that's going to make Dark Signal like froth at the mouth, but we'll have to see what happens.
Next question. Sikrith the Squid asks, we've been in the other place for the past 5 years, in the main series they're referring to, so are you glad the next cartoon will be set in Nevada? That's okay.
Yes.
That's not entirely what that says. So
Yes.
are you glad the next Crinkles cartoon will be set in Nevada?
I'm absolutely happy that we're finally getting away from fucking other place. We've been there
Oh, what the-
forever. I'm so sick of it.
Am I having a stroke? That's not what that says at all. The next cartoon Crinkles makes will be set in Nevada?
You said
That. Yes, I'm a one. Yes. That. Yes. Yes. Why did it take me so long? Do I have dyslexia?
It's
I
okay.
think
Take your
you got a
time.
problem in your head.
Am I all right?
Take your time. Do you want some coffee?
I might actually go get myself some coffee. It is
alright.
approaching on that hour.
How about I snap
but
your
cool.
neck?
Well, I will ask one more question before then.
An answer.
Yes.
I asked. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. The nameless cadet asks. Okay. Will the Malorian arms gun do explosive shockwave like how you melee with it in game?
I know I want to do some special moves for it, but I don't think it's gonna have that one specifically. Nova's character is like this crazy, fully roboticized fucking biker dude, and he's gonna have some other powers alongside the pistol. Like the pistol's not the main attraction, so to speak. But I'll make sure it does cool stuff. It's got like super heavy fucking armor-piercing rounds.
Wait, it's like completely robotized, like
He's
full
mostly
on.
roboticized. I think all that's left is like a human brain, a heart, and maybe the spine.
Oh man, give it the Malorian, which is Johnny Silverhand's signature gun to this guy, is kind of ironic. I'm not criticizing, just think that's a little funny.
In terms of cyberpunk, I'd say like Abidon's pretty close to like Adam Smasher in terms of appearance and probably attitude.
Appearance.
Okay, hold on.
I didn't think he had a
Adam
personality.
Smasher
Well, if Abidon was like drawn like more humanoid, it'd probably look like Adam Smasher.
Man, I'm
Anyway, I'll
sorry.
be right back. I'm gonna go get
Alright.
coffee.
See you soon.
Wait, dude.
I'm just imagining Abidon like walking up to an OC. You look like a cut of fuckable meat.
That'd be
Are
really
you?
funny, wouldn't it?
It would be funny. Just walked up to like some random grunt. You look like.
No,
I
leave
would
the-
scream.
Well, you gotta be careful
No
saying
lie.
that in this community because it could be deemed inappropriate content.
Oh, not okay. Not okay. They are okay with the testicular torture. I think they'll be okay with Abidon cutting them like that.
But he's gonna say when he meets Phobos for the first time.
Phobos.
You look
You get-
fuckable meat. Are you?
Fucking Phobos instead of grosses sword and just runs.
Wait, cheese. He gets over to Kells and he's like, I remember you, cunt.
That's so
spoilers.
inappropriate. I can't even begin to have words.
Oh, I'm very sorry, Jason. That was out of line to me.
You got a fucking
Have
problem,
a
man? Like
Have a scene
seriously?
with Abidon crushing somebody like he crushed, like Adam Smasher crushed Rebecca and Edge Runners.
He could definitely land on people to crush them because he's like made a solid osmium and tungsten composite.
I can see that happening.
The only part of him that's organic is his brain, and maybe like a kind of artificial heart pump somewhere where his
Oh,
heart
but
should
he's-
be.
Oh, I thought he was just an android. He's a cyborg? I legit
Well,
thought
no,
he
he
was
has an
android.
ATP brain that was used as a base.
Right.
It was the ATP brain that needs to be in the body so the Auditor can possess it. That's how he controls the body.
Right.
So like
For a
Auditor's
while.
not controlling the body directly in terms of like how he would how the same way he can possess soldiers like an MC9 and 10. That's what he's
It's
doing with
more-
Abidon with the brain inside of him
Right. More like an enhancement and that
to carry out his
better way
will.
for
It's a bit like that.
communicate.
Are Ammo aware of what the Auditor's doing to Abidon? Or is he being used as like a power source and they're unaware that he's sort of like...
They're not actively aware. They are under the
Ooh,
belief that he's just operating under the will of the Auditor, but not the fact the Auditor is like actually inside of him.
That's
And
interesting.
Like they
It's
thought when
also
they
worth-
sent the they thought when they got the artifact in the other place that it was just going to act as a relay, as a connection from the Auditor's hell to Abidon to control it through force of will. But it was actually like, Auditor hitched a ride back to Nevada on the artifact.
It's also worth noting that it's considering how he communicates with Abidon is clearly not really like a I'm gonna control you like a puppet thing. It's more of a you help me, I help you type deal.
Well, I mean, because the brain that he's possessing
I
is
like
that of like an ATP, so I can't exactly say the ATP is gonna like be like, no, I'll never work for you.
Oh yeah, I'm
Because
aware.
like for the ATP brain, the ATP would actually probably be really happy about it. It's like, oh my god, my
Yeah, I know.
god wants to work with me. I could never be any more honored than this.
Yeah,
Oh
I
my
know.
God,
I
he's
just-
finally inside.
It's just a detail that I really
It's
like. that
probably
it-
the greatest honor that you could ever bestow upon one of his soldiers would be for them to be mind controlled like that.
Yeah,
What
I
the
know,
fuck are you
it's
fiddling around with, sir?
Not me.
Sounds
I
like a
hear
pencil file.
sandpaper. You like rubbing sandpaper on your eyeball so you can see purple?
No.
It is you, Azure. It's you.
It's
No, it's
you.
not.
You're blue.
you.
The blue people always lie to me.
Don't you bullshit us.
Me?
I was.
We know how you think.
Oh, you know? What am I thinking about in this moment?
Absolutely nothing.
Empty head.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
a-
Yeah.
Food.
No thoughts. Head empty.
Well, actually, you're right. Wow, you really can read minds. Do you know what that means, Jason?
What?
We have readers in palm, medium.
We're gonna go
Much-
crazy.
Oh,
Side.
yeah.
Next question.
Yeah, let's move on.
From Guts on the mic. Hey, Jason,
Guts on the
can we
mic.
see the OC here?
That's like a weird question to ask. It's like, hey, Jason, can you show me the characters that you didn't make for the movie?
It is, isn't it?
I mean, I can put.
I mean,
I
like,
think the characters that are assumed under production. I don't understand the question.
I think he's saying like, hey, can we see the characters that aren't going to appear in the movie? But like,
There's too
What?
many.
I mean,
That's
I would have to look for ones, I guess. I mean, that's like me going on Newgrounds looking for old obscure collabs and digging through some some random clips of people that made like one collab clip and then disappeared. I mean, if we're talking about characters that I'm not including in the movie intentionally, it'd be like associated with people that I just don't want in the movie or in just like bad taste. I wish I knew about, like, for instance, I wouldn't have put Sethek in the movie if I knew about what he did before I spent like a year and a half working on the meat sector. But a little too fucking late for that, you know? And I bet something like that's gonna happen again. Like, I'm gonna spend 15 years making a movie about shoot the cheese, and then it turns out that he actually kills people by inflating their lungs with cheese whiz.
You know what really pisses me off?
What?
When Max 2 releases, you know that there will be those motherfuckers going, oh, what did you add Sethek and Jolly in the film? And those guys.
I could actually probably remove Jolly because it was only a storyboard that he was in so far, so I could do that.
Yeah, but if Sethek is harder because Sethek already has so many scenes.
He already has an entire scene because that's back when we all thought he was a cool guy. That's after I worked with him on Parody 2, and he helped with the frame-by-frame stuff, and I thought he was okay. And then I found out, oh wait, he's actually like the worst thing ever.
Yeah, but what upsets me is that you know there's gonna be people who are gonna be salty about that without understanding the context
don't
that we did.
understand the context of when the movie was made. It's not like I made this in a fucking afternoon.
Exactly.
I get 'em.
This happens. This kind of stuff happens so often when it comes to any big project. But like, well, what can we do? There's already so much done with this character. We can't just throw it all away, and we can't just like replace it with another character.
Years worth of work and work from like you know Lime and all my other guys who are making the sprites and doing the FPS. I feel like that'd be a bigger fucking insult.
I'm back.
I mean, it's safe to say, like, maybe it's better to say, like, the inclusion in the movie is not explicitly, like, promoting what they've done, so to speak.
Yeah. Very much.
You condone.
Yeah, I don't condone what they've done because they're characters in the movie. I mean, I think that'd be like a little silly to say.
Shouldn't we separate the art from the artist?
I guess in this case, it's more like
it's more like
creator from the
separating
OC.
character.
I'm just saying.
I
mean, it's not like you did it this afternoon or after the incident. You know?
Yeah, it's not like that fucking SpongeBob analog horror who, after like a few weeks or such, after Steven Hillenburg's death, they made an analog horror, and the analog horror is Born in Hell Steven Hillenburg or some shit like that.
That's not in good taste.
Yeah, that is not in good taste. Like, I understand a lot of characters are gonna die in this, but at least, like, it's in good taste.
I just did a cute little animation where the cylinder spins around when it's loading the bullets, kind of like the actual Mandalorian. Cute little chamber.
This thing looks like it can just blast a head off. Shall we move on to another question, or?
Sure thing. I gotta remove the magazine because I can actually sync up how the rounds would work.
Right.
And actually grab one of the bullets themselves real quick. Next question.
Oh shit.
From N51 Delta. Hey JSOL, why can't Amo clone more soldiers like the Nexus core?
There's actually two reasons for that. One is religious, and the other one is practical. The practical reason is because Nexus clones kind of suck. They're just made to be mass-produced as much as possible, and because they're made from... Well, they're not really made to be strong in and of itself, they're just made to fill ranks and numbers. Like, they just only have the same capacity as, like, regular humans. So it's also more like a practical difference because Ammo cares much more about direct effectiveness and having the right tool for the job versus just throwing as many bodies as possible at the enemy.
Is it weird that I keep forgetting that Ammo are also like a religious cult?
They are very religious, and they have very good reasons for what they've done that you'll find out in the movie. But I'll give it one thing about the cloning thing. They don't like cloned people because they don't consider them to be actual souls, and they're kind of right. If you know anything about Project Nexus lore, I believe it's the Generation 4s are the clones that are made in the image of grunts, but they're not actual, like, people. The actual people were previous generations before that. So Ammo doesn't like using clones because they don't see it as authentic. That's one
So
way of putting it.
that's. I was gonna say, so that's why they are so trigger happy with torture and killing.
No, because they literally don't see the people they're killing as human beings. They don't see them as
Yeah.
people.
Now I understand.
I mean, makes sense, because they're not people, and that's why they think they're empty shells, like Ghost in the Shell.
They believe all the clones are empty shells mimicking human behavior. And the reason they like N51 so much is because if you know a little bit about their history, if you hang around them for a bit, you actually know they're actually primarily made up of Gen 2s. Which means that they are like some of the actual original people made in Nevada. They're not clones, they're actual original people. And that's why Ammo works with them and why they don't work with other factions that use clones.
Right.
Because N51's actual people, and Ammo likes that. And Ammo really, really, really hates Nexus Core because they're just pumping out all these fake people.
And take over Nevada.
And took over Nevada, and they also were responsible for the dissolution of the AHW following the Auditor's death, or Auditor's, let's say, eviction from Nevada back to his own reality.
And they're still poking the other place with a stick for some reason. They can't
Nexus
get
Core is
enough of
digging
that.
around in places where Ammo doesn't want them, and they're also sheltering and helping to accentuate the strength of OCs and Malevolent Originals for their own gain, because...
Real quick, is this Lore's somewhere on Discord or on Newgrounds? Because the guy wants to read it, I suppose.
I mean, I'm not going to make a fucking Newgrounds post where I explain all the lore in my movie. When the movie's actually out, you can get most of this information just from watching it. And also, yeah, we're also going to have a art book after the movie comes out, and in the art book I can also explain a couple of things. But I want as much to be in the movie to be digestible as possible.
You need some help with the art book?
Yeah!
Awesome!
Basically, anyone who's helped me with the movie doing like visual assets, we're gonna have like our own little sections where we like have our own little contributions to how we made parts of the film.
Oh wow.
Yes,
Oh, my.
Scorepack. They get to see all your cool stuff.
Yes,
Yeah,
Scorepack!
here's
Where's
a
my
half
skull
piece robot.
Scorepack, huh?
Soon, a couple days. I'm sorry to take so fucking long with it.
Right, well, basically, just to explain it,
How about you show the robot on stream because it's so cool, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of, sorry, should we show that like little robots concept you had me draw?
There's a couple robots, then one of them might be spoilery, it depends which one we're talking about.
Let me put it in the chat here, and you can decide whether or not it's spoilery.
But
Just
yeah,
do
just
it,
final
fella.
notes for whoever's interested. N51's actual people, Nexus Core is not actual people, and Ammo has many reasons to hate the Nexus Core, and they have good reasons for working with N51. But N51 isn't gonna like what Ammo actually wants to do by the end of the film. But they don't know that yet. They think it's all sunshine and rainbows. They're like, wow, good thing this faction we didn't know existed came out of nowhere to help us achieve our ultimate goal. They must be so friendly and have everyone's goodwill's intent. But no, they don't.
So, I put it down in the chat.
Oh, I got something pretty funny.
Oh.
For the stream, I'll put it in here because it's kind of
Right.
a bit amusing. Oh boy.
Big sip.
It's funny. I mean, it is pretty funny.
Do we get to see Abidon oiled up? No.
No!
Do we get to watch him? Fucking make sense.
That was
Freak.
the sole reason I was working on this animation, just to see it.
I mean, technically he's a robot, so he already.
I mean,
has-
yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, he's oiled up, but not in the right way.
but
Oil up his joints.
he already has oil. Where's the
Yucky.
problem?
Everything can be bought and
Bro.
sold for the right oil.
I forget. Isn't Abidon just a brain and a nervous system? like,
He's brain in a jar.
Well, yeah, but the mechanical body needs to be
yeah.
given good maintenance. Okay, give me a sec. I still got that. Good. We got a bunch of other questions. If you want to go ahead and read them off, jeez.
Me?
No, Azur will do it.
One is from Redead ITA. Jaisal, after this movie and moving away from everything Madness and Adobe product related, what do you plan to use afterwards for animation if you ever return to it? I hope it's open source.
I mean, I plan to apply my skills in a way that makes it so I can have the best quality results for my future endeavors. I plan to make a game, and I got a whole design document planned out for that. I got the people for it. I just need the time, and to get the time, I need to finish this movie first. And I have a lot of skills in terms of like vector graphics now, hard surface modeling, editing, compositional work. I mean, I've learned a lot over the course of making this movie that I can apply to future projects. I'm just not going to be using anything Adobe related. But a lot of that experience can be carried over to new work. I mean, I use a fuck ton of Blender, and that's not Adobe. Although Blender has its own problems that I've had. It's a very aggressive program. It can be equally the most powerful and useful tool in your arsenal, while also wanting you to scream and suffer as much as possible along the way.
Once in a while, I help him with it. Every once in a while.
Omega has a little more tolerance for the insane
Yeah.
bullshit it likes to pull.
People
I
animate
used to.
entire movies in that program, by the way.
If I could go back in
I-
time, I would have told myself to
How?
make the
I
entire
don't
movie
know.
in Blender.
Yeah.
You would need to learn a lot about rigging and stuff.
I know! Dick fuck.
Why
Now,
do you
next
always call me a
question.
dick fuck?
Hey, Jason,
What?
Go.
what's the last image that Scorepack posted on stream?
Huh?
Eh?
Who?
The stupid bird. I fucking don't.
Java.
I need to do more on the. Anyway.
I'm gonna show off Scorepack stuff because it looks cool.
It does, and he fails to show it off to anybody else.
So I'm gonna show it on stream against his will.
But that was the whole reason I put it there.
It's so cool!
Well,
Fuck
here it
you.
comes.
Honest to God, amazing
you.
for back. Your stuff is
Sexually
adore it.
enticing.
It's awesome, you should show off more of it.
Yo.
The enticing comment makes me question as to whether I should continue making assets for like the rest of my entire life. But thank you.
I didn't actually.
I
mean
really
it.
like the big robots with like the missile launcher in his
Ah.
mouth.
What? There's no
Really
missile
like
launcher
that.
in his mouth. What?
It's not a missile launcher. This circular
No,
thing.
It should be a missile launcher.
He's got four arms. The bigger ones at the top are choppy, and the ones at the bottom are holding a big old shotgun.
Yeah, no, but I talk about the. Okay, you see how there's the like skeletal teeth biting on something circular that looks like a revolver chamber almost.
Like, that looks like
Oh,
it'd be
the-
firing
the-
like micro missiles.
Yeah.
Oh
I
no,
put
he
it-
has a car tire strapped to his chest.
Ah, it's a car tower. Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
It's so funny because that thing, like the big mech dude,
Yeah.
doesn't even look like anything out of Madness anymore. It
I mean,
looks really cool.
He's a grunt who's replaced all of his flesh with metal so that he doesn't freeze after death. And at the same time,
It looks like the main character of the coolest but like most low performance Flash game ever. Yeah, no, it's cool.
I appreciate that, man.
And a really egregiously long fake loading screen.
There
But
we
no,
go.
it's
I
really
got the
cool.
cycle
I
with the
thought-
rounds in it.
Huh? I thought you were gonna show off the birds, not the cyber cannibals.
No, the birds are a surprise.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow. I see how it is.
In the movie, you're gonna see my chickens show up, and they're gonna be rotoscoped in the movie, frame by frame style.
Oh, are they gonna appear on like a billboard?
Don't tell me about this.
No, I'm gonna record my birds, and we're gonna just like put them in the movie.
That'd be funny.
No, I'm actually serious. Roosty does voice act a character.
It does.
Yes.
I didn't know Rooster was so talented.
All he does is make chicken noises. Also, holy shit, I just remembered something.
What?
I have chickens.
Oh.
Oh, you just remember that.
I love your chickens.
Let
They
me just-
cluck and they cluck and they think it's funny.
Do they bark?
You got a problem, man?
I
Do
got
they
so
woof?
bitch.
Do they meow?
We're so backed up with questions.
Fine, ask the
wanna,
next fucking question then.
hold on. You want it oiled up? Oiled up Abidon? There you go. There you go.
Why?
What the fuck? Did you do that right now?
Yes!
Why? Why do you
I
think
Why'd
literally
you do that?
screwed that just for that.
No.
Omega, you are never gonna get those minutes back.
That looks so sexually inappropriate, I can't have that. Oh, and fucking Niter? Oh, Niter, now you come crawling back.
Wait, Omega, where's his Abba rod?
No!
I'm not gonna add that.
Jesus,
We're
is
already
Niter
going
actually
with-
here?
Oh man.
No, he's not. He's not here, because Niter would have to actually be a man for that.
I'll be
You
right
have to
back.
demasculate him like that.
Next fucking question, for fuck's sake.
Okay, fine. Where are we?
Let's get through these fucking questions. I gotta go cook some dinner.
All right.
Wait, you need to be here to answer the fucking questions.
Then fucking answer them. Ask them that.
From
Yo,
Gaucho.
yo, yo.
Question, relative to the one I made about ammo leadership being killed off. If the big boss as brains of Dr. Zomboss dies, who else is in the line of leadership to take over?
Dr. Zomboss?
Boss? What?
Who the hell's that?
It's a guy from Plants
That's
vs.
the
Zombies.
that's the PVZ final boss, like the fucking Einstein looking motherfucker.
If you're talking about the fucking, like the three-eyed guy, I mean...
Yeah.
So what you're asking, like, okay, if all the three wise men die and he dies, then who'd come up next? Well, there's not really anyone in succession. It's not like a royalty thing. Or even like rule the strong. It's more just like they kind of work by objective-oriented programming. I wouldn't say that it would outright stop them in their tracks, but it'd probably slow them down. Next question.
Secret with another question. Crinkle said that he might have Swain help with the writing of MC13. What are your thoughts on that?
I think it's kind of weird. I don't really consider like Madness to be something that requires like thorough writing assistance. I mean, I know Project Nexus has like a fuck ton of lore and dialogue and shit, and I'm pretty sure Swain probably helped with that, so him just, you know, doing that with the main series doesn't really seem like something that would be contentious because it's kind of already been steering the direction of the franchise for like years.
It might make it closer to Project Nexus.
Well, I mean, I do think MC12 is like probably like one of the better animations to come out in like the last 6 years.
It's good.
It's pretty good. Next.
Music wasn't that good. Lemonic, to J-Soul, who do you think would win the HECU from Black Mesa, in particular, or the AHW?
What? So Black Mesa's HECU or AHW?
Hold on. Wait, what are they saying?
To
That's
Jason,
how
who do
they-
you think would win, the HECU from Black Mesa in particular, or the AHW? I guess, I mean, well, like the HECU probably, because they got like a lot more vehicles that you actually see. I mean, if we're talking about just the
HEC
animation AHW, if it's the ones from
Yeah,
the game, I think they
hold
got more
on.
resources.
The AHW, the fucking HECU from Black Mesa, that's just the US military. that is literally the US military.
I mean, technically, that would be N51 versus AAHW.
Wait, HECU from Black Mesa in particular. So you mean like Black Mesa, the remake of Half-Life? I'm pretty sure the HECU from Black Mesa are weaker than the OG ones.
No, they're definitely stronger. They got like way more vehicles and stuff.
They're not as buff, and their asses are lighter.
Yeah, no, they're not.
is heavy.
Yeah, no. The HECU from Half-Life 1, they're chunky boys. There.
Next
They
question.
will fuck you up. Alright. N51 Delta asks, "Hey JSoul, if Hank suddenly comes back in Max 2, how much of a threat would he be to the AMO?"
Is that a serious
The
question?
AMO. Yeah, that's a serious question.
Here's the thing about Hank, like he's only strong in relevance to the enemies he's going against. When he's fighting against agents armed with baseball bats inside of tight concrete corridors, he's pretty tough. But if he's going against like an actual conventional army or strategic effort to hunt him down, then it's gonna be a lot harder for Hank to win. Like yeah, Hank can beat up a bunch of grunts in a hallway with baseball bats, but is he gonna be able to win against like an armored vehicle with a minigun on it? I talked about this with Dark Signal. Like if N51 were to hunt down Doc, I could just imagine him be sitting in his little hut going, "Tee hee hee, I can use my computer to hack into anything." Meanwhile, two fucking little birds. No, meanwhile, two N51 little birds armed with fucking miniguns are just gonna rake the building up and down till there's nothing taller than a corn stalk.
But what if they hack the choppers to like crash into the dirt?
I don't think they're connected to the internet.
It's like the part of the checking his Twitter.
I still have no idea what Doc's deal is. He seems to be able to like change the laws of physics and time. I don't know.
It looks like he can access the code of the world.
Yeah,
Kinda like
it's
how the
weird.
Auditor
And not
does.
only that, he has a person on his team. I mean, he has a person on his fucking team. The person I'm talking about is Deimos that has possibly unkindled fire powers. So, I don't know.
Have you got something against people with fire powers getting a job?
Yeah, you got like a racist thing going here?
The fuck, Lime?
What the fuck are you guys saying?
Lime's
What are
racist.
you saying? Have you, yeah, for real, man.
Why are you
Damn, Lime,
pyrophobic?
I thought I knew you, man.
Dog is
What the fuck are you people saying? I
Omega
said
just did. This is in relevance to something that Omega drew that I cannot show on stream. This is inappropriate. I like how you're just sitting there with like a little smile and look like a little mouse.
this is Okay, next question. I have no idea what these people are on about. These fucking
What do you mean, these people?
You people.
you people.
Lemonic.
Me people?
Dog
Okay,
activated
Lemonic. Shut up. Lemonic asks, to JSOL, would Auditor try and gain control of ammo, conquering their successor faction to AHW?
Concerning their
Auditor try and gain control of ammo concerning their successor faction to ammo.
Yeah.
Sex mode activate!
Can you people like spell check yourselves, please?
This
It's
is a
very
weird question.
hard
You're
to
asking
read.
this like the Auditor already doesn't have influence over this faction. Like they already are following the Auditor's the emanations of his will. Like he wouldn't need to like directly take it over. He already.
Did you
fucking-
watch Artifact?
Yeah.
Guys, I'm sorry.
Did you watch Artifact?
Did you watch Project Abidon?
Clearly, the Auditor is a guy who leads from the back because he's still not in the fucking animation, Jason.
Cause he shows up for the fucking big battle finale. I can't just show him off
Yeah, the claim
immediately.
all the success.
And for a long amount of time, he is controlling the robot guy, the main character.
Yeah,
Sorry,
controlling
like,
the
Beep,
Beep boop beep boop beep boop.
You guys are working on the movie. How can you not know the lore?
I'm so
We're
sorry.
working on the movie too.
Next question.
That's
Crushel asks, "Hey JSoul, will dissonance show up as an element in Max 2?"
Yes, but only for one character, because they're a vestigial element of the machine and not an active element. I got a really cool idea for how I would handle dissonance.
God damn, that sunset's gorgeous. What the fuck?
Are you looking outside the window and seeing my big butt cheeks on the horizon?
Oh, this is not your.
Looking like a double white bride.
Why would you say that?
Butt cheeks!
My big butt cheeks.
Looking like a double white
No, but
bride.
it's like it's like really nice.
Listen, Lime, I'm so
It's
happy
like-
you love what you see.
Wow,
It's like really nice purple. I'm not talking about your butt cheeks.
They're not purple.
I'm
What are you
talking
talking
about
about?
The sunset is nice and purple and pink,
Doesn't
and
that
it
mean there's
looks
like a lot
very
of like
nice.
toxins in the air or something?
No, it doesn't. Shut up. It looks pretty.
Let's finish up
Next
this question
question.
so I can go get dinner.
Oh my-
I'm hungry.
Next question.
Autismos asks, "I know it's not technically madness, but are we going to see any Thing references?"
Yes, absolutely. There will be a Thing reference.
Thing's awesome.
Really?
Thing and Bunny Kill and Zion.
I actually need to go get dinner. Also.
What the
Whoa,
fuck?
whoa, 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 whoa!
Take me out to dinner first, man.
I'm going-
Jesus.
I'm going to go
save
dick
it for
dinner.
after the stream.
I'm going to go dick dinner. That's what my brain told my mouth to do. Is say, "Hey guys, I'm going to go dick dinner.
Are you gonna get live?
Go take dinner in your own fucking home.
I'm going to go get dinner."
Are you gonna turn on your camera?
No,
Grab
I'm
me
not
all
gonna
you
turn on
want.
the camera.
Nothing's gonna unfuck the Christmas turkey.
I think Mike's character is coming into question.
You people. I can't take you people anymore.
What if my new OC's name is Dick Dinner?
Hey, sir. Next question. Right
My
now.
name is
Anyway,
Johnny
be right
Ball.
back. Be right back. Be right back.
Where's the next question, please?
Next question is, hurry.
Me?
Yes.
Yeah, you.
Please.
Woman.
Woman? You're a woman.
Female, read the question, please.
Fine. As you asked
Thank you.
me nicely. The other one is from Redead ITA. Jason, out of curiosity, did you play the entirety of Trepang 2? Totally off-topic question.
No, I totally want to play Trepang 2. I just haven't had the time for it yet.
It's fucking amazing.
I bet it's probably like one of the best things ever made, but I just need more fucking time.
It's pretty damn good.
I want to get around
recommend.
to. I need to catch up on all the games I've been missing, like sometime soon. I'm like finally fucking done this thing.
Did you ever catch up to Armored Core? Oh no, right.
I never got to
you're
try
waiting
Armored Core yet.
Yeah, you're waiting to finish the film first. Yeah, I remember.
Because I know I'm
that
gonna
now.
love it. I loved Armored Core 4 growing up. That was like one of my favorite games.
I got a question.
What's up?
Oh, yeah, go on.
Are we accepting any more questions? we have
Sure,
six.
if we rapid fire them, we can get through. I think our current amount.
Rapid fire, let's go.
Can I read a question, please?
Go ahead.
Fine. Read what the next question is. Make sure we're not skipping anyone.
Hey JSoul, when ammo takes over the Nexus City, what is the first thing that's changing? Probably illegalizing clones.
Who asked the question, Scorepack?
They're gonna.
That was. Wait, why is that there? Oh, that was already answered. Shit.
I'm really sorry to say, but I promise you that like they're not going to be changing any laws because they don't really care about the law in Nexus City.
Or Nexus City.
Like they're not.
Alright, hey.
Yeah, they're not taking over Nexus City because they think it's good real estate. I can tell you that.
It's for
They're
real.
taking it over for genocide.
There's some precious minerals under the
Like
city.
they don't care about the civilians. They're planning to like literally genocide everybody. They want to kill everybody.
They discovered that Nexus City is on top of a mountain biome and there's emeralds under it.
It's fucking.
They
Stupid.
discovered that it's a pretty damn good place for a theme park.
Merchandising.
Or car park.
Next.
Let's go.
Ammo
Next
circus.
Next question. All right.
No.
Oh yeah, you go ahead. You go ahead, Azure. I'm stealing your job here.
Prushel. Hey Jason, how approximately, how jacked is Phobos.
Jack? I mean, the dude's pretty old. I would say at this point he's probably got like a lot of artificial muscle to make up for like how old he is.
He shows up on screen, Brink's truck starts playing.
My god. Now that's really inappropriate. You people really keep me on my toes with these questions that should never be answered.
Green could go on the offline at any moment.
Next.
Lemon,
On.
Jacob,
Yeah.
how many real people are left in Nevada?
How many real people are left?
Yeah.
Not a lot. N51's probably like the largest group of real people left. They might be the only large group of real people left. Ammo's not real people, I can tell you that. Or, well, they think they're real people because of something they do.
Were you ever real, JSOL?
You mean like Abidon?
No, you.
Sure.
I'm a real person because we don't live in a version of reality where weird soul cloning and meat puppet things exist.
Man, you're
Sounds
really
like
bad.
something someone fake would say.
Totally.
Nevada is a horrible place to live in. That much can tell.
I mean, have you seen Vegas?
I hate Vegas.
I don't think I've ever seen Vegas in the. Do you think it's ever gonna show up in the series?
Oh, I
Vegas
went.
shows
I went
up
there.
in Max 2.
No,
I went there in
I
Fallout. It's
mean-
not a very nice place.
I mean the canon series, not in Max
Maybe,
2.
I don't fucking know.
Hey,
Oh.
think the Nevada in the canon series is not the same one in our reality.
Yeah, good point. It's more like an alternative universe than an actual like. Yep. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right.
A city could appear, just not Las Vegas.
Yeah.
I'm back, and I
Hi, my
have
friend.
dinner.
Next
Hello, Mac.
question.
Welcome back.
I have salmon.
Yes,
right.
salmon, you rich fuck! I wish I had salmon. Salmon.
We're rich for having salmon? How poor are you?
Dude, move close.
Brazil!
You're poor! You're poor!
lower the
We're making fun of
food.
you for being poor!
Omega, move closer to the water.
Salmon!
How about you go
It's
catch some fish from the fucking
delicacy
stream?
Here.
Yep,
That is for
puddles
me.
Nearby, don't you?
I need a job, man.
So now
Wage.
J-Soul has to make fun of people for not having economic privileges.
Just find
Man,
Nemo.
It sucks because I love salmon. Like, really love salmon.
I love salmon.
Yeah, salmon's really good.
Salmon, thank you. Sorry, my accent is.
I mean, that's just,
I like-
there's
I
nothing
like
wrong
to
with how you
pronounce
say
it
it. That
either
is how you
way.
say it where you live.
You
I
know.
love how people in the chat are agreeing with me. Yeah, he's Brazilian. What are you expecting?
That's a little racist.
What about a big racist?
Man, our economy has gone to shit. What was the question?
What's the next question?
Freshly, also, JSOL, have we yet to have our Streamly Valve rant?
I don't really
Oh.
have much to say currently. I got an invite to play Deadlock and I declined because I don't like that kind of game, and I also don't trust Valve.
You don't trust Gaben?
Of course I don't.
What do
What
you
did
He's
do?
Gaben
Gaben.
do to you?
He's like a demigod. How can you
I
not
don't
trust a
trust
demigod?
them. You've seen how like the direction they've been making the game industry go, and they fight against your rights.
Good point.
Yeah.
Gabe's always talking about how they want to make sure like they're setting the example for the industry. Meanwhile, they're fighting. You know, they fought for a long time, tooth and nail, and they're still fighting tooth and nail to make sure that you don't actually own any of your games.
Is it at Ubisoft?
No, that's Valve. They make you acknowledge now that like the new license agreement, when you started up Steam, that you had to accept or else it wouldn't give you access to your account anymore. Forced you to acknowledge that like you don't actually own anything on the platform and you're not actually buying the games. You're renting them on their service.
Oh yeah, you can't, and you can't really give your account to somebody after you die, right?
Which is bullshit. I mean, that seems so fucking like what do they even have
How
to
the-
lose at that rate, right?
Wait. You can't give your account after you die. How the fuck
If
are
you
you gonna tell
die,
that?
you cannot have someone else inherit your account in your will.
Yeah.
That's retarded. How?
Like if
how
you
can
have like
uh,
hundreds of dollars worth of games like I do, when I die, no one gets to have it forever. Although realistically, you could just give the account to someone else if you wanted to give it to them. But having a
How
way
the
to
fuck-
formalize it, because it is a large investment, would make sense. But Valve is actively choosing, no, we're not going to do that.
If you're renting games, doesn't it imply that you have to do regular payments?
Yes.
So the wording is off then.
Yeah, I think they're just.
They just
saying,
want,
like,
no, they want it to
it's
be
just a perpetual
renting.
license.
You know, they
I want
want
my
it to
kids to
say
inherit my
renting, so
Steam
they don't
account.
actually like. So, like they can say like you don't actually own anything. It's the same reason like every fucking company does that. Like, it's the
I
same-
think GOG Games is like the only service that like actually lets you keep the games that you buy.
I'm still waiting for an Axiom Verge GOG release that I know is never going to happen. Next question.
From Agonizing Star Butterfly, Jason, what do you consider to be the top 10 best Madness fan animation?
Fuck, man. I mean, off the top of my head. Well, I mean, Little Lucky Link's a legend with his entire Dawn of the Madness series. That's definitely in like the top 3. I mean, Rebooting the Madness is also up there. Bridge Mankind Collapse is like one of my new favorites.
Yeah.
It's a masterpiece.
I mean, absolutely, it's fucking phenomenal.
Yes.
That animation just single-handedly proves that even though like the Madness style is really simple, you can tell a compelling story.
You can make it more complex.
Yeah, you can make it more complex, and you can be like, damn.
This goes against all the people like,
Damn!
I can't have a complex animation because, and they just come up with excuses.
Because what is it
Also, I saw that Agent CN updated his girlfriend sprites. I hope that there's a girlfriend's 2 in the work, and I'm really excited. I'm really excited to see that.
Another 3
I'm really
years.
excited to see that. Yeah, another 5 million years.
Well, I mean,
Dude,
I've
after
been
that
taking
BMC.
fucking 5 years to make this movie.
Yeah, but your movie is terrible.
Well,
Yeah, your movie
I think the
sucks,
main reason is
man.
because I
Fuck
actually have like
you.
I think the big reason is I got a fucking full-time job, cheese.
Hey, Jason, respectfully, I think you should give the whole movie to CN.
I don't
you
think
should
that's
give the
really the
whole
right thing to
movie.
do. We would have very different visions for what we want to do with the film.
You should give the movie to KJ.
Yep.
No,
I agree.
I agree.
bad idea.
Why?
I don't think giving it to someone that volatile would be a good idea because I don't.
Yeah, he's gonna cancel it like the next day. He
The
gets
moment you
access.
pick it up,
Hey
he's gonna
Niter,
have
it's
to
been
do a
fucking
new one.
50 years.
Yeah, and the moment you pick it back up, he's gonna sue you over it.
Yeah,
He's gonna grab it.
I'd rather
sorry,
not
go
do
on.
that. Next question.
The last one.
The last question.
From coworker Gerald, have you considered giving the citizens of Nexus City a Reed Sprite, or have they already received one?
I mean, they already have like their own jackets and like random bullshit. I'm probably gonna make more variants for the more that show up, though. Yeah. Just depends where it's necessary.
There's a couple questions in the chat that I did not catalog. Should we skip those, or?
I'd say grab all the current ones and then stop taking questions after you grab those.
Alright.
Because I do need to wrap this up soon. 'Cause I gotta go.
Where are they, shithead?
I'm looking!
Where's the money, Lebowski?
Okay, what's the rest of the current questions we have?
That is the rest of the current question.
Oh, we actually got through them all? Damn.
Oh wow. What a boring
Yeah,
stream.
ever since I asked if we are taking any more questions, I haven't.
Fuck! We're gonna finish the current ones that you see, and then we're done. I gotta go. I gotta go. Please let me go home.
From
Freedom
Gaucho.
so close.
Question: what assortment of vehicles do the different factions have?
That depends. I mean, Nexus Core's got a full fucking arsenal of vehicles. They got like fucking land crawlers for exploring the desert. They got, obviously a lot of utility vehicles for around the city. The Nexus Police Force has their own like squad cars. And then 51's like a full conventional army, so they have exactly what you would expect. Like, I'm not gonna like meticulously go down the list of every single vehicle every single faction has, because I also don't want to spoil everything in the movie.
And 51 has Humvees. That's enough.
Yeah, they got Humvees.
From Lemonic, how many Gen 2 are left in Nevada?
Not a lot. I don't really have a precise number for how many there are, but it's like low enough to where N51's existence is like exceedingly rare.
from Autismos, what is Azur's accent from?
I think they're from Portugal.
Oh.
China. Yes, exactly. No, I'm not.
You can't say that!
Sorry, that's like my fucking kill phrase activation. Like I hear the ding ding and then I just get PTSD flashbacks to Chinatown.
That's your catchphrase.
I've killed many people.
Every time you enter a room, you do that tune.
Did I actually do that to you when you were here, Cheese?
I don't think it wormed into your brain yet.
I didn't do the ding ding.
No.
No, he was somewhat normal back then.
From Niter. Hey, Jason, one question. How are you?
Niter, you're right here, you fucking asshole.
Yo, how are you?
Hi, my friend.
Hello.
I mean, I'm feeling fine. I'm just kind of hungry. I want to go eat
Next
something.
question.
Okay.
What up, biatch?
Not Madness related, but have you seen the Transformers 1 movie?
It's so good.
I have not, but I heard it's good.
It's amazing.
Really? Like you're not saying that ironically?
Yeah. Oh no, not at all, not at all. Like it's really fucking fresh.
Like it's
way more fresh than all the
garbage. I'm
Transformers shit we've
impressed.
had recently. No, it's incredible. It's so fresh, bro. So fresh. But
Is
anyway,
it
yeah.
because
No,
it's not live action?
no.
That's
I mean,
really...
for
No,
one,
it's a completely animated movie.
For one, it's really refreshing to finally have a movie that focuses on the Transformers side of the story. I'm so tired of humans getting involved in it, man.
Yeah, I think even as
Because
kids,
it is cool if you're fucking dragging around a little tyke with you. It's like not fucking fun.
Oh, because here's the thing, they include the humans because they want that relatability. They want that like humanization in the story.
It's like in the Godzilla movies. Like, do you ever actually give a shit about the humans? No, you don't.
I'm pretty sure the only movies where I actually gave a shit about the humans in a Godzilla movie was Shin Godzilla and Godzilla Minus One.
Minus One's great.
Those were the only. Minus One is fucking awesome.
No, but it's
really
great.
good.
It's great that it's set on Cybertron and it focuses on the Cybertronians. I love the characters, like the humans great. I love B. I like B a lot. But anyway,
I'm really glad
no,
that
yeah,
there's actual good movies.
It's genuinely good. Yeah, check it out.
Good. Oh, well, I guess we got a film recommendation for you guys.
Yeah.
We have one more question. Also, Lime, are you playing Counter-Strike?
No.
I could have sworn I heard the equipping an AK sound from the game.
No, I kind of, now that you say that, I haven't played Counter-Strike in a long time. I only play CS Source because my PC is not good. And also CS Crack House is like so brainless that I can just hop on, pew pew, and then hop off, and I don't have to worry about anything.
Well,
It's like I'm playing in an actual crack house.
Yeah.
Maybe because you live in one.
We have one more question.
Alright.
From Agonizing Star Butterfly. It's not really much of a question. Hey, J-Soul, the next Black Berserk is 40 minutes long. Black Hole is trying to outdo you.
40 minutes long? Well, I didn't know about that.
Jiminy Crickets! Sorry.
Is he actually trying to compete with me, or is that just like a joke?
I think that's just how the movie is.
I don't really think so.
Doesn't-
I mean, I like Black Berserk's movies, but like the scale and fidelity is not really comparable.
I don't think it's him trying to compete with you.
I don't think it is either.
Let's not throw shades.
No shade. We don't want shade.
God.
Someone's playing CS.
Could you imagine?
It's Niter.
Competitive.
Niter's playing CS right now.
Yes.
Sorry, Score.
Are you that bored, Niter? Huh? Oh no, I wasn't saying anything important.
You bastard!
Niter, which CS are you playing right now?
CS2.
Fuck.
I was playing Source for surfing, but I wanted to play some.
Now the whole chat gets to play with you because going through your mic.
Yep.
They're gonna find you, dude.
Yeah.
They know what server you're on.
Yeah. Don't stream snipe me, bro. I'm
Yeah,
having a good day
anyways.
and I don't want to scream.
You should totally stream what server you're on.
Anyways, I mean, I always liked the Black Berserk movies. I'm glad he's like
Yes.
still doing stuff. I just remember like he mentioned not working on stuff as much because like it's just been like a lot of work.
He released like a teaser recently of his character in the bathroom.
His character in a bathroom.
Was he taking a dookie?
Yes.
Was he doing his duty?
It had a bunch of text on screen. It was an office. His character was taking a shit off screen, and it was like a secretary announcing stuff going on with the next movie.
That seems kind of odd. I guess I'll have to watch it later. Wouldn't that just be
Great
the right thing to
fucking
do?
game.
We're gonna start wrapping things up because it's getting kind of late and I want to go eat some food.
Wow, amazing fucking game.
Yeah, it's 20 to 11 here.
Yeah, and Scorepack needs to go like kill some people next door. You know.
This is
Yeah, funny
2024 here.
Funny story actually. On the Madness Day review, after the fact, I went to sleep, and in the morning, it turned out that I was so fucking loud and it came so late that the fucking neighbors knocked on. I'm like screaming and complaining.
Oh god.
So I feel kind of shitty about that.
I mean, it was kind of funny. I mean, it is kind of funny.
I mean, I thought I set up everything okay. I thought they
I look
couldn't hear.
forward to seeing what Black Hole does because I like his stuff. Okay. And I bet he was probably pretty peeved at the whole like what happened with Helios because I remember he did a lot of work for that, and then it
Aw.
just didn't end up getting used.
We have one more question.
Sure, why
From
not?
Sigrid.
Can I read
I'm
it?
gonna read off
Oh.
and go.
Aw.
From Sigrith. Hey Jason, question. Favorite Berserk arc?
I don't want to give the boring answer of Golden Age, but that's probably where some of the best writing was.
How is Golden Age boring?
No, I mean because that's what everyone picks as their favorite.
It's
fucking
not
asshole.
mine.
I mean, out of
Yeah.
all of them, I like Golden Age a lot. Tower of Conviction's really good. I liked the I don't know what the specific, I guess the Falconia arc when we get introduced to all that. Thing is, I came into the series at a good time because I only got interested in it after people waited 15 years for Guts to get off the boat. So for me, just reading through it start to finish, I didn't like the abrasiveness of having to wait that long didn't hit me. If I felt like if I was like a fan for as long as other people have been, I probably would hate it a lot more because it dragged on for eternity. For them, at least.
I can't decide which Berserk arc is my favorite. I like them all. Even the Lost Children's arc. Even though the Lost Children's arc left me traumatized.
Inappropriate.
Inappropriate.
I feel
Yeah.
like that's like I don't like
So
I don't like the Lost Children arc. People can fight me on that, but I think I'm standing on good ground by saying that I think it was like I understand it's supposed to be dark, but I personally believe that it went to the point where it's
Too
just
far.
trying to be as shocking as possible versus it being
I see.
necessary to depict a dark story.
Is
It's
that
kind of
one with
like
the
if
whole
Dark Souls had a scene where you see kittens being skinned alive and boiled in water, just to show how
Holy
evil,
shit.
just to show how evil Smo is or something. It's like,
But it
yeah,
would
you can
work.
show that, but is it really necessary to go like that far?
They get the point across.
Yeah, you already can get the point across without having to do like that much. And I feel like
Oh,
the
wow.
amount of child murder kind of went way outside my range of tolerance.
So are you saying you'd rather they boil dogs?
No, I think it's better that they just didn't need to include that much. Well, if you've read the Lost Children arc, you know, like there's some things in there that are a little.
It is
Yeah, I
very
haven't-
heavy.
I haven't
It
read
is-
it yet.
There are
It is-
parts that feel like they're just explicitly designed to be as shocking as possible. That's the kind of stuff I don't like.
Yeah.
I think most people here probably know what I'm talking about.
I
And
know
also it's
exactly
kinda
what
fucked
you're
up,
talking about, and that is the thing that is stuck to me the most because it's
Bless you.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Like I remember
That-
watching some like YouTuber who was popular back in the day. I think he might have a new channel under a new name. I don't remember, but I remember he was like complaining about like I mean we all know like the new Berserk anime, like one that came out like in 2017 was like really bad, right?
Oh, God, don't remind me.
No, but like I remember him
God.
like saying something like, "Oh man, they're such cowards for skipping the Lost Children's arc. It's so important." But I'm like, I don't think you could get a production company to agree to work on something like that. Like that's the
Yeah.
least of the show's problems by far.
Like, as somebody who was fine with the Lost Children's arc and does think that it did stuff for the story, yeah, getting somebody to actually
Like, did
do
you,
the Lost
like,
Children's arc in
Out of
an
all
anime.
the things wrong with the show, I feel like it not doing the Lost Children's arc is really not on the list. I think that I don't think any adaptation of Berserk ever will do the Lost Children's arc because
Yeah.
it is so fucking jack shit sick and violent that without extreme modifications to how the story goes, I don't think it can ever be made.
Yeah.
And I don't
I
think
mean,
it
I
should be.
think it can be made, but yeah, it needs modifications
It would
if
need
they
to
want to
be
put it on TV.
modified a lot. Like, you would need to cut the really disturbing shit, which is like most of what happens.
I'm actually kind of scared to read it now.
It's bad.
That's the thing that they still kind of alluded to the Lost Children arc with the fucking greasing in the Berserk 2016 anime, but it led to nothing.
I mean, I think
It-
it's probably better that it's never not. I think it'd be better to start being animated because I don't think anyone would be comfortable working on that.
I think it can be animated. Like,
You're saying
I
you
don't
don't
know,
want to
man.
draw.
Who are you gonna
you don't
find a
wanna
worker
draw
on? The guys that
mountains
did
of shit.
Genocider? Like,
I have
Jesus.
no idea. It is a complicated situation.
No, I just remember it was like this guy going through it like meticulously, and then it got to the point where it was like, oh well, you know, they're really cowards for not doing this. It's so important. They just jump right to the conviction arc after Golden Age, and it's like, well, yeah, I bet they would. I bet they would. I mean, crap.
Rapping Christ, man.
It's a little weird. A little weird.
Holy
Should I skip the Lost Children arc?
I wouldn't, but if
Is it
you want.
is it really important to the story?
I mean, you can understand things without it, but I do think it does stuff for Guts' character, but you can do without it if you want.
I'll read a couple of chapters and see.
It has very triggering topics.
There's a lot of
you're
things,
right.
like bad things happening to children is basically the entire
Lots
chapter.
of bad things happening to
Like, you
children.
know, Golden Age is like, you can sum up Golden Age by being like the fall from grace. Lost Children is bad things happening to kids. And I can't really go into details on that. I did not like reading that. I like the rest of Berserk, except for some other select portions, like some parts near the end around the Fantasia arc that felt like just filler. Because for how well done the story is and how phenomenal it is able to portray a lot of these darker themes and the, for lack of a better term, conviction with individual characters and their arcs. When it started getting to the point where like I could tell it's just like filler for filler's sake, it felt kind of disingenuous in a way. Like it felt like it was just really out of place in a story that takes itself so seriously. I'm mostly talking about like the pirate stuff and some of the filler chapters in Fantasia with like
that.
with like Isidro stealing people's underwear. I'm reading that. I'm like,
What?
we just got Kazka back after like 30 fucking years, and we're wasting an entire chapter on something completely meaningless like this.
Hey, spoilers, man. I'm not there yet.
Too fucking bad. Story's been out for like 50 years. Want me to spoil Hamlet next?
I'm running a little late, man.
Man.
No, but I mean, yeah, that felt a little weird. And also the pirates, I really hated the pirates. That's like the
Fucking
only thing in the entire... The pirates are like the only thing in the entirety of Berserk that I like hate. Because they feel like so out of place. So, like, I know the point is to have these cheesy, goofy pirates, but their existence feels like it's antithetical to the story.
I
And it-
don't hate them, but when they showed up, I had to actually I had to do a double take. Because, why is this here?
It felt like it was just goofing around, and when you
It's
like,
just like-
I think it's more egregious if you consider how long people waited between these chapters coming out. Like, you know, with Guts getting on and off the boat, that took like what? Like 5 years, 6 years? Let me go check. How long was Guts on the boat? Let me go look.
Not as long as he was on the mic.
Guts was on the boat for 7 years. Guts was on that boat for 7 years. 7 years between him getting on the boat and off the boat. So I can understand. I mean, like, even me just reading it start to finish without waiting 7 years didn't like the pirates. I can't imagine being super duper invested into the story and then waiting 7 years and having the pirates take up multiple chapters worth of time. Like, I feel like that would have really pissed me off if I read it back then like that.
They feel like they came out of another manga entirely.
I think I get it's supposed to be like a non sequitur, but for how long it took to do, it felt really inappropriate to have them in the story. Like, it's only because of how long it took to come out, really. Like, if it was on a faster pace to the end, I don't think that anyone would have minded it. But then, as it went on, I got more and more conscious of the fact that it was not moving the story forward, and it felt more like, okay, come on, let's actually get to the plot now. Come on, we don't need to be goofing around with the giant, like, hay monster and, like, this fucking bullshit with the sea people. Maybe I'm an asshole. Maybe that's why I don't like that part. But I gotta wrap this shit up. I'm fucking tired. I'm fucking hungry.
Oh, yeah.
I got a whole roasted turkey to devour.
Is that your Halloween treat?
Yeah, actually, Niter and Omega, you get to pick out your candy.
Oh,
it's a bit late.
You get to have
I like
candy
the
right before we
gummies.
wrap it up. We got a marshmallow, a dime bag, and a super secret surprise.
Wait, why did they get a choice? Why was I forced with the apple?
Okay, would you like to choose?
Marshmallow.
I can be with the apple. I like apples.
I don't.
Fine.
Marshmallow.
Omega
Don't
Sync
tell
gets
him.
the apple. And
Don't
then...
tell them about the surprise.
Okay, you're gonna get the surprise? You
No,
get...
don't tell Synth about the surprise.
You get cooked grunts.
Niter wants marshmallow.
Can I get the candy corn cyanide pills?
Sure.
Can I get the
No,
nuclear
look
explosive
on the
device?
fucking stream score pack, you fucking bastard. You're getting the grilled babies.
What? That's not like me at all.
No, I'm actually forcing you to cook babies against your will. Here's your spatula. Now make sure to turn them over every few minutes, and if they cry, you're doing the right thing.
I'll be like SpongeBob with these motherfuckers.
Good job. So eat those babies. Here's some extra propane for the tank, in case it runs out. You know how it is.
This is my life now.
It's ammo's propane and propane accessories.
Does ammo? Wait, I have a question of my own. Does ammo have like designated baby burners?
No.
Maybe.
They probably just,
Holy
like,
shit.
well, there's not real babies. Like, when
CS:GO.
grunts are just starting to
Oh
be
yeah,
grown,
no,
they
they're,
look
they're
like...
not real. They don't have souls. They're
Well,
clones.
yeah, exactly. That's their way of
Yeah,
doing
they're
it.
clones. See?
Now, Niter, you get to choose. You gotta choose. You
Which
either
one?
get popcorn, watermelon,
Yeah.
or a marshmallow.
I want the watermelon.
So you're gonna choose the racially charged option, as always.
Yes.
Hey, you're the one who said it. You're the
Yeah.
one who said it.
No, it's fine.
Fine.
Present your
And
choice.
I will get the popcorn. And you
Bro, I
can't
got
stop me.
with a player in CS:GO on CS2. His name is Diddy Diddler.
That's so
Okay.
inappropriate.
Diddy Diddler. Diddy Diddler.
We heard.
Diddy.
Yes, we know. We know.
Diddy.
Stop
Diddy
it.
did.
I swear to God.
I'm gonna
If
play.
there is a God, I'm him swearing to him right now. God, what the
Oh yeah,
fuck?
one more cute thing I wanted to show off. Insane Soldier did my cute little Abidon icon on Discord, and here's like some sketches from that,
Yo.
like for the different designs. I thought they're really cute.
Yo.
Come on, Scream.
For
Let us
evil
see.
Abidon.
Bro, I want to see because I have to play a CS:GO match.
You better see, because I gotta fucking go.
Bro,
I'm going to go up pony.
Bro,
while we
go.
wait.
Bro, I'm shooting. I'm shooting Diddy Diddler.
Oh, I love it. Look at this. Ah,
I'm gonna.
Oh, that is adorable.
I love this. This is great. This is great.
I like the one with him holding
That's
the
really cool.
the pot.
I like the one where he's jump scaring the audience.
What is his foxy jump?
No.
Sorry, I just imagine Abidon trying to do the foxy jump, like fucking hits the person, they both tumble, fucking crushes them.
Jeez, my mouse is fucking dying really bad. It keeps freezing every couple seconds.
Oh, how are you gonna end the stream?
It's getting really annoying because every time I drag my mouse, it... There we go. Did that fix it?
The stream is just on forever.
It fixed it a little bit. It's not freezing as much now.
What, you beat it?
No, I'm used to just smashing things. Like I punch my computer and then it starts working.
I punched my computer screen and it stopped working.
It's
It's
funny.
like punching your workers does not make for a very healthy work environment.
You might be right. I did it multiple times.
They're fucking A.
Oh, he got his match just loaded.
8 years.
Let's roll.
Alright. I gotta wrap this up, but it was awesome hanging out with you guys. It's a nice festive season. We had a nice purple sunset today. Purple sunsets are nice. The
Yes.
fuck was that noise? I'm the one that beats my table here.
Yes. Sorry. Yes. Oh yeah. Yeah. Sorry.
I wish a happy
There's
Halloween
four
to
dash
everyone who's joining me
arrive.
on the stream, to all my viewers. Even if you're too old to trick or treat, go and have a nice festivity, go to a party, go fucking drink some beer and hand out candy to people. Have some good cheer. What we need this year, especially with what's coming up next week in America, I think it's good that we spread as much positivity as possible.
What's happening in America?
You
The
don't want to
election.
know.
It's not happening in America.
The
it's great.
election.
Don't say it.
The Alexa?
No.
The
The
Alexa is happening.
election.
No.
Oh yeah, okay, I see. I don't care.
The Alexa.
Yeah, me neither. And I lived.
I
Sorry.
do not give a single.
I gotta go to my bunker with my fucking AK-50 loaded with fucking high-piercing, armor-piercing, incendiary fucking green tips, and then get ready to take on a crowd of 10,000 soldiers.
Oh, look at him dance. He's dancing on stream.
Bro, behind you, bro. Behind you.
No!
No, this guy has a fucking shotgun, and he died.
We're never gonna let him go, are we?
All right, we're wrapping
Alright,
this up.
guys,
It was
I'm
really
going
cool
to
seeing
bed.
you
I'll see you
guys.
guys
You're all
later.
cool
Catch you
people.
on the flip.
You're awesome, but we're wrapping this
Yeah,
shit
get the
up.
fuck
Whoever
outta
was on the
here.
stream,
Yes,
I'm
yes.
glad you're
Bye,
able to
bye.
swing by, and we'll be seeing you guys
Goodbye.
around. See you guys around.
Remember, stay alive.
Remember, no survivors.
In case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
I'm gonna shit everywhere.
We're done.
Happy Halloween.
Goodbye.